Hello.
Hey, everybody.
The camera. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Eberron episode 8. 7.
7.
I'm going to change this.
It's only been like 3 years.
It is 7. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to mute this music here while it's playing beautifully. I can't even find it. Anyways, I am Sharn, your regular dungeon master, here to guide these 4 players to either their demise or their slow eventual madness or path to victory. Who knows?
To victory!
And beyond!
Tonight we have Kevin joining us as our guest character. And this is his second stream with us. He was also here for Candlekeep, Shimshime's Horrifying Rhymes. So everything's good. Before we get started, Mike wants to say beautiful things about beautiful companies and their money.
Yes, thank you to Twitch and Streamlabs OBS for allowing us to be affiliated with you here on these wonderful platforms. Also, I want to thank Little Dragon Corp and Cardboard Castle Games, our friendly local game shop. If you type in !Little Dragon or !CCG in the chat, you'll get quick links to their websites and storefronts where you can buy awesome RPG-related merchandise. Use the coupon code PROBONUS, you get 10% off of your order at littledragoncorp.com.
So beautiful.
I think I
We
can
can record that.
gorgeous.
Yeah. So we don't have a cool introduction like the other shows.
That camera tripod and just turn it a little bit.
Like rotate?
Just turn it just a little bit towards Robert.
Nope. The other way.
Other way. Wrong way.
There. Oh,
I apologize.
and
Wrong
a little
way.
bit back. And beautiful.
And I'm on a delay, so.
Yeah, that's it.
Right there?
There you go.
I'm
That's
watching.
perfect. Yeah.
It's good. You guys are all beautiful. All right, let's
Aw,
watch
thank
5
you.
grown men play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Let's hear.
All right, let's get some beautiful music. So the last time you guys played, the party went down into the Cogs, which is underneath the city of Sharn, to find and investigate a string of murders that had been happening to Warforged down in the Cogs. And with the help of another guest character, Kala, the party was able to find out and follow clues to point towards Copper, which was an individual at one of the bars that they had met who had been trying to reproduce Warforged, even though the creation forges have been shut down for 2 years, trying to create new Warforged and use them as weapons to fight the other humanoids that are made of soft, squishy bodies. But you were able to stop their plans through a thrilling combat encounter, and we will scene wipe from there. A new day has dawned. The two of you, Falric and Liam, probably wake up at your parents' house.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best place to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
And V, while you were away, we had said that you had just been exploring the city, shopping, looking for some more history in your or things about your necklace.
For clues.
Yeah, and clues, anything like that. But we can, for brevity's sake, say you show up at the doorstep in the
I
morning.
came home at night.
Yeah, crawled in through the window and slept on the couch.
There you go.
Yeah. So, the 3 of you are awake at your parents' house.
Mm-hmm.
Breakfast is already made. Surprise.
Fantastic.
Yeah, their mother is quite an individual. She's
Same.
basically Miss Weasley.
Does she
alright.
sleep or just function on coffee, though? I have to ask.
You probably found her passed out somewhere in the house when you came in, but it wasn't for long. She noticed when you came in.
She tried to make me dinner and breakfast, and it was not an hour that most people would eat, so I politely declined and told her I already ate, even though I hadn't. I told her I already ate, and I was just absolutely too full to eat anything. Crawled over and went to sleep.
Nice. Awesome. I don't like this music. We're gonna change it. It's hard when it's not your music. Cool. So, day's yours. What would you like to do?
V, how'd you get in here?
I have ways.
Did you go shopping like you were thinking about? What'd you get?
I did. I heard some clues about finding my friend's amulet that he wanted to give me, the necklace, the pendant. And tried to go around a little bit, followed some leads. Most of them ended up just being dead ends. So found one thing that looked very similar, but was just a cheap trinket. So no go on that. No dice. I'm going to keep looking, though. I'll find it. I definitely will find it.
While you are... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go.
I was going to say, while you were just chatting in the morning, your father walks in. Name escapes me off the top of my head. Targan. I had to pull up your family tree here.
I like a forest.
Walks in with a fresh copy of the Sharn Inquisitive.
Uh-oh.
Pa, what's that in your hand?
The Inquisitive. Would you like to read?
No.
Oh, they were like,
Yes.
It's okay, I would though.
This one is whew. They're mad about something.
My character will just just to egg on my brother, like, huh? This is really interesting.
What is it?
It's a paper. That's not important right now. The Sharn Inquisitive, Day 3. No answers from the City Council on prison break. The editorial board of the Inquisitive hereby release the following statement. The people of Sharn deserve answers. The council has sat for 3 days while the people of our beloved city are wrought with fear over the prison break at the Citadel. Their inaction only solidifies the people's fear that the council is only concerned with their personal interest, and that their inability to lead the most populous city in Kovar has become exceptionally apparent. If the council does not act soon, the people will only come to fear their everyday lifestyle that they wish to lead, and this publication strives to shed light in our brilliant city. Sharn is a city of law, morals, and dignity. The Inquisitive will not stay quiet until the matter has been satisfactorily addressed. And then I'll just pass it to you.
That's a doozy.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like they don't know anything.
Mm. I guess that's good in a way, right?
Not if they're continually talking about it.
Well, then, I was just thinking about, because we were there,
Mm-hmm.
But
there's definitely nothing on the guards, though. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, our friends. Derek and... What's the other guy's name? It's been months.
Derek.
Joey! Well,
Good memory.
Pa, I think if you were on this council, you could get things done.
Think so?
Absolutely. It seems like they can only think about themselves, according to the Inquisitive, which I don't really trust anyway. But...
I'm sure they have their reasons for taking their time. It's probably a complicated matter.
You want me complicated?
You want me on the council?
Oh, I was just saying you could do a much better job.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. Morning goes on. You guys eat your breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
But the day is yours. You're welcome to explore the city. Check out things that you might want to.
Mm-hmm.
Walk the streets.
I'm going to ask our father if he's gotten any more progress on the books just for giggles. No.
Honestly, with everything that's been happening with the prison breaks and the tightened security and everything, they've got all the staff quite busy on other matters, and I haven't had time to take a look these past 2 days. But I'll get to it today.
Oh, just do what you want, Bob. We're not. Yeah.
If they let me.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm off. Headed to work.
Have a good day, Pop.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh,
catch! Throw an apple.
it just goes way over his head. Oh, I'll get it. Don't worry. It's out there in the street.
Oops. Sorry, Pop.
It's all right. Your friend Rook has saw her leave this morning.
Oh, she's probably going to work on that dog thing of hers.
Yeah, she headed straight to the university. So.
I saw her go out this morning.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, do you have any other leads on that necklace you were talking about?
I wish, not right now. Like I said, that's why I ended up coming back home at an odd hour. Is I was trying to follow that one thread and keep pulling it. Ended up in a dead end right now. Went to a bunch of different dealers, a bunch of different shopkeepers, a couple of shady alleys. Met one real interesting character who tried to sell me things that I don't think they're legal, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll go along other ways. But no, it ended up being, like I said, the last one. It was an item that was similar, kind of, to the description that I gave, but wasn't it. Have to keep continuing to search. It's in this city somewhere. I'm sure of it.
But we'll keep looking.
I appreciate the help.
You know, I think it's time that we went to the Sharn Inquisitive and asked them what kind of people do they think they are.
I think that's a great idea, brother.
Fantastic.
V isn't gonna say a word, but V does not think that this is the greatest idea. Very much does not think this is the greatest idea.
Just to have a little visit, you know? Just to see.
You could possibly see what they know.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Well, let's go.
Okay, so you guys walk out the door,
Little legs.
walk out into the middle of the street.
Yep. You get hit by a car.
And
That's
our
the end of the
session.
game. That's it.
you have no clue where to go.
There's got to be an address on here
Yeah.
somewhere, right?
Surely they have a production office.
You could ask around.
Yeah, of course. We'll start asking random people.
They never credit an author on any of these.
No.
Like, what?
No one to blame.
What's the point?
It is the editorial board, though.
Newspaper stands?
It's more. There, in some places there are newspaper stands. Others there are people handing out the newspapers, and then some places, like in the lower city, they just drop the stack of paper on the ground and just walk away and let people pick it up as they want to, because they can't afford to have somebody stand there all day. You probably imagine that Targan picked up newspaper from a stand nearby.
Let's go to a stand.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Let's find a stand then.
Go ahead and make a investigation check.
Investigation.
Yeah,
Okay.
it shouldn't be hard.
Shouldn't
Shouldn't be. I mean, you could go and ask your. Well, he left.
With the
12
three
later.
worst rollers.
-1.
Oh, no.
It shouldn't be hard. Actually, I rolled pretty
14.
I got
15 with a -1.
Dirty 12.
Within, less than 10 minutes, you can walk around and see. Hey, look, there's a newspaper stand. Like, it's not.
Fantastic.
You're not completely clueless of the neighborhood that you grew up in, thankfully.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Wait till the brain damage sinks in.
Yeah.
And you see this stand that's almost built into the wall, or it is built into the wall of one of the towers. And there's a girl behind the desk, just slinging papers. People are coming and going, and she's next. Like,
Hi, young lady. Business is popping today, isn't it?
yes. 2 silver, please.
She like
Please.
slammed one of the papers into my face.
2 silver.
Sure. You have change?
Sure.
Here's a gold.
Yeah, she hands you back 8 silver
Okay.
and a newspaper, and it's the same one that you have
Where'd you get this from?
from the drop-off.
Where's the drop? Well, do you know where the Sharn Inquisitive
The
editorial
office-
board is?
The edit. I know where
Or their office?
the printing press is, but
That'll do.
I don't really know. I just kind of work here.
Where's the
part-time.
drop-off point?
Well, the printing press, they send people out to drop it off, but it's over in the Ambassador Towers.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
I'll hand her another silver.
Pockets it real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Ambassador Towers.
Let me make sure that's right, because I have a feeling it's not right.
Dun dun dun.
But keep it.
Goes there anyways.
It'll take you guys a little while to get there. It's like 30 minutes or
Fantastic.
so. This city's so freaking big. It's amazing that I know right where to go. Actually, it is on the central plateau. Probably in the middle section. Sorry. Kevin will get to you, I promise. They want to go investigate the newspaper. Anyways, if I have to retcon it, I will. Central Plateau in the middle section. Middle Central is what it's called.
Okay.
It's the same place that some of the Breelish offices are for Breland for politicians and bureaucratic work and things. So it's kind of a business-focused hub.
Mm-hmm.
But on your way there, you have to go down a section since your family's... I can't remember if they're in the middle or the upper.
I think we're in the middle.
You're in the middle. Okay, so you just cross a couple bridges, take a nice little morning stroll, and when you arrive, the printing press building, you can see big warehouse doors, painted blue, some side entrances and things, and Sharn Inquisitive, big, bold font up top, very over the top, like Gotham City style, like would be flashing neon lights if they had neon. And looks like everything's closed up.
What time is it?
Well, to be fair, they have printed all their papers already.
True.
I'd go home for the day if I was done with work.
Yeah. Have you ever had a job?
I've had lots of jobs.
Oh, okay.
As you're standing there, you have the highest perception. No, you have the highest perception.
No, you.
No, you. You notice another piece of paper float by your feet.
Oh, huh. And these are the kind of jobs I normally had. Bounty hunters needed. Do you want to be respected in this city?
I do.
V just immediately looks at him. Do you want all of Sharn to know your name?
I do.
Dun dun dun. Apply today. And it's all capital letters. Entry level position. Member benefits are based on rank.
Ooh,
Interview at the Giant Thirst Inn in the Underlock District, Middle Jura. 3 to 5 years experience required. No liability in case of death, undeath, dismemberment, immolation, or otherwise. I just imagine that last part being like the AstraZeneca commercials. Right?
Super
severe
fast.
disruption of any bowel syndrome. We're not responsible for any of that. Kidney failure or anything. And some resulting in death.
Death?
But if you have a headache, this could help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help your county will go faster.
Well, that sounds amazing.
You already do that, too.
I could use a little extra gold.
I have the experience.
Mhm.
I still don't know we have an entry level position. I mean, I think I'm above entry level. Don't you think, brother? I mean,
you should be able to get to the next level faster then.
Good point. Good point.
V just snickers because in his head he thought of a little joke that everything is entry level for him. A little joke. Okay.
Did it say Giant Thirst Inn?
It did. In the Underlook District, Middle Jura.
We should go there.
Well, we're not going very far with this, so
I know.
Sure.
There's nothing going on here.
Is there like a editor office at all? Like,
Nah.
Are you gonna
they
break
have the
into
printing
it?
press and then like a... I'm just curious to
Yeah.
see if they like have their hours printed.
It doesn't look like a place that like they want the public just to show up. So they don't have hours listed on any doors or anything. Like they want to just print their stuff and leave. They're like the union workers, like get in, get out as soon as their shift is done.
So to Mildura.
Sure.
We'll just put this on the back burner for now.
Just for giggles, I want to change, like, if it says it above the door, Sharn Inquisitive too, just for my brother's entertainment. I'm going to change the last letter with prestidigitation for an hour, from Sharn Inquisitive to Shart Inquisitive.
Nice.
Nice.
Make a sleight of hand.
Okay.
V is highly amused.
See if anybody's paying
Looking
attention to what you're doing.
early in the morning before the coffee.
2. I also wasn't really planning to be like...
Just like,
Most people are
showy
just
about it.
You have to remember that these city streets are typically always busy.
Mhm.
Like there's always somebody walking by.
Part of the problem is I'm sitting there going.
You see a dwarf leaned up against the wall, like just wait, like, smoking a pipe, just waiting. He looks up, sees you doing this.
Beavis and Butthead style.
Just leaves it at that.
Yeah.
They're not exactly the most subtle pair of people
Yeah.
I've ever
No.
encountered.
All right. So you guys make your way over to the Middle Dura district. That's another hike across one of the longer bridges across the city. Yeah, you've got your map there. So you guys are in the middle island, kind of there, and to the left, towards the coast, is Middle Dura.
Towards the
Dragon
coast.
Towers?
It should be the Underlook.
He said towards the coast.
Oh, the Underlook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's a real place. I didn't make it up.
Underlook. Okay. Got it.
Mhm.
So you two would know that this district used to be the premier high life, top inns and restaurants and entertainment. The place to go in the evening for most of the citizens of Sharn.
If you wanted to be seen and have your name known.
Right. But over the decades, the city continued to grow upwards, and those high-class citizens wanted to be higher up, see the nice views, and not be blocked by other towers and all that stuff. So most of the district now has become either abandoned or kind of scummy. A lot of the restaurants and stuff have been closed, but there still are some places that are open. The Giant Thirst Inn is still a place that's open, but it just seems less exciting than it used to be. It's like the old downtown before they made the new downtown.
Right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes
So,
sense.
Um,
That actually is a great analogy.
a lot of refugees in the area too. A lot of tenements that have been set up in some of these old buildings and things. But people from all races and creeds and everything walk the streets there. So, let me get to it. You guys find your way to. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You can find it. The inn. Sorry, I lost my script. There we go. You see outside the Giant Thirst Inn, and there's a big painting of a big giant, a big old tankard. It's like way bigger than the sign. Like the font's small, and the giant's like real big up there. And as you walk inside, you see a large chandelier in the middle of this room that's got candlelight lighting the whole place. To the left, a long bar stretches across the left wall. On the right wall, there's a stage. It's currently unoccupied. It's pretty early in the morning. Tables scatter the floor.
DJ Jukebox ever played here?
You might have. Booths line the walls, and in the back you can see all manner of posters and signs that are roughly nailed in random places along the wall. And a lot of them are wanted posters, and they've been X'd out. People will tack up their wanted poster, exit out, and sign their name on it. It's like their glory wall of all their deeds.
Top high profile cases.
And there's about 8 individuals inside. Looks like 3 different groups. And then there is a bartender, a gnomish woman, who is currently talking behind the bar to all 3 tables, telling a story.
I'm gonna listen in.
You guys walk in.
I'll be honest, brother. When I heard that the place was called Giant Thirst, I thought it was because somebody was just really thirsty. But it's
I thought
literal.
there was going to be a giant.
It's a literal giant on the sign.
Mm-hmm.
Reed shakes his head.
Yeah.
She says, "Come on in, darlings. I'll grab you a drink in just a moment. You don't have to drink ale this early if you don't want to."
I will listen to the story, but I'll also be like poking around where the posters are hanging of all the X'd out people, just kind of like looking at them and just taking all that in.
Check out the names too. See whose names on there.
You hear say, "Before I knew what happened, bam! This whole dang face fire just appeared in the Shimmerwood Forest in Zilargo out of nowhere. Just this massive tower. Nobody could believe it. Can't try to get there if you wanted to, though. Pilus Perial is what those Fey gnomes call it. Weird name to me. But you didn't hear that from me. Don't come asking questions." And then one of the other
Where did she
patients...
say that happened?
Zilargo,
Zilargo.
which is the nation to the east of Breland.
Zilargo.
Yeah. Zilargo is a nation of gnomes, mostly, and they're a very tight-knit community. And they're like the Switzerland of the country, because they like they didn't take part in the war. They didn't pick any sides and didn't let
just stayed out of it.
Yeah, they completely stayed out of it. So, one of the larger patrons shouts back at her, and she says, "Oh, what a load of BS, Madge! Towers appearing out of thin air. You're making that one up." And she goes, "I'm a lot of things, Mr. Gill, but a bad liar is not one of them." And as you guys are kind of looking around and listening, there is all different humans, dwarves, half-elf, and one Warforged sitting in the room, which would be Kevin's character. Kevin, if you want to describe...
Well, time to go home. No.
Yeah, he wants nothing to do with you guys, so that's fine. He's Warforged, made of wood and stone, and wears studded leather, and has a quarterstaff, a club, and a spear, and a wooden shield strapped to his back. Very nondescript, kind of very plain looking.
Would you be sitting alone, or do you think you'd be sitting with one of the groups?
I might be sitting alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of tables sitting around. It's not like you're separated from everybody, but
yeah.
So you see the people in the room. Madge says, "Welcome to the Giant Thirst Inn. Can I get you something to drink? What can I do for you? What you want? Water? Sure." That's what you're getting.
I'll take an ale.
Ale? All right. Open it up.
What do you have on special?
Ale.
I'll take an ale.
Okay.
No, 3.
You want 3 ales?
No, 1, 2, 3.
Sure, you got it. 3 ales coming up.
Perfect.
Goes and pours the ales.
I'll do it.
That'll be a silver piece.
I take out a gold. Actual gold.
Yeah.
It's like, if I could have change, please. And I hand her 1 gold piece.
All right, she hands you back 9 silver pieces.
I look suspiciously at V.
That's why outside that actual gold, this one is real. Suspiciously.
Y'all must have had a rough night coming in to drink at 9 in the morning.
Oh, is it that early?
Yeah,
I thought we were walking all day.
it feels like it.
Oh, well, We're here because we found something. It's talking about there's a place where I can apply for a bounty hunter position, perhaps.
The three of you want to be bounty hunters?
Well, I'm not sure about them, but I definitely do.
I have experience.
I already am a bounty hunter,
Mhm.
actually. Great. You haven't heard of me? Falric Cloverfield?
No.
Shame.
Now I have.
Well, good.
Making your way up. So, this is your first time talking to the Bounty Hunters Guild here in Sharn, I'm assuming. Well, we've got one other person here who's looking a little light on help. Shepard, come on over here.
All right. Walk over.
Okay.
Shepard, isn't that a pie?
Yeah.
Shepard, this is Cloverfield.
Cloverfield.
Falric Cloverfield.
Well, Matt.
Good job,
Sam.
Shakes. Yeah.
Liam.
Shakes her
Yep.
head.
Mountains traversed. You can just call me V or Verse, though.
Okay. Well met.
Well, I like it when people say well met. Very RPG. Sorry. So, Madge looks at the four of you and goes, You'll do. Shepard here has already done a bounty for us and has a little bit of standing here with the guild. And you were looking for a few more people to help you out with the new bounty. Is that right?
Indeed.
Good. So, what I need you for to do is go back and see Coordinator Soon.
Soon.
It's S-U-N, but it's like the little triangle thing over the...
V was immediately about to ask how soon.
Now,
What's the
preferably.
rush?
Coordinator Soon.
Yep. Shepard can show you where her office is in the back. I'm just here to take care of the guild members. I don't bounty hunt myself, but take care of y'all when you need it. So go on back there and have a chat with Soon, and we'll see you when you get back. Or not.
I just say this way and just start walking.
I take my
There.
3
Yeah.
years.
No, I've already got mine.
No time to...
I've already got mine. I'm already like sipping it.
All right. So you guys walk into the back of the tavern, and on that wall, there's a couple doors, and Shepard shows you to one of the doors, long hallway, and one of the doors is open, and you can see inside Coordinator Soon, which inside the office is pretty basic. It's got a small rootwood desk, one comfortable armchair, a couple tapestries on the walls, and a female tiefling woman who is sitting behind drinking coffee and just kind of looking over some paperwork and some cards and things that she's got on the table. And she says, Mr. Shepard, welcome back.
Thank you.
Great. Who are your friends?
They are looking for a bounty.
Sure, we can. Happy to set up new blood into our guild.
Sure.
I'm Falric Cloverfield. This is my brother Liam,
Okay.
and that's V.
Well, I like your enthusiasm, Mr. Falric.
Well, I
Enthusiasm.
want
he
to be
has.
respected in this city.
Sure.
I also want people to know my name.
Can you do a bounty job?
We already have.
Oh, we have, yes. We have.
Sure. Great.
Oh,
For
so-
who?
For the police.
Yeah, for the watch.
Okay.
That's typically who I work for, but
Sure. So, happy to bring new members into the guild. Of course, you won't have any standing until you complete your first contract. But we have a system here, pretty easy to follow. We've got contracts that are anywhere from 1, 3, or 5 skulls. We put skulls on our contracts. Gauging on the severity of the bounty and how difficult it would be to apprehend the target. Some are wanted dead, some are wanted dead or alive, some are wanted alive. It just depends on who you pick. For now, since you're just now getting started, we'll start you off with just a 1 skull bounty. You may be more capable, but I don't want to.
Oh, I think we could go right for the 5.
Exactly.
Do not give us a 5. 3 maybe, not a 5.
I don't want to send you to your death. I'd like to keep you as a resource, preferably. And if you want to build a name for yourself, you can't do that when you're dead.
That is true. Well, what do you got?
Well, let me, she starts shifting through some paperwork like I'm doing on my side of the table. We've got 4.
Shepard, how many skulls was the last one that you brought in?
1.
Was it difficult?
No.
I like this guy. He's very confident.
So the before she hands out the card, she says, "Now, if you do complete a bounty, there are member benefits. Speaking of which, Shepard, here's your healing potion for completing your last bounty.
Thank you.
You can use that if you need to.
Like it's nothing. I know.
Just a basic healing potion. I've got 4 contracts here. I'm be happy to give you any of them, but preferably just take 1 for now. You look like the more intelligent of the sort.
Thank you. Well, this one is 46 murders. Here you go.
That's 1 skull?
That's 1 skull.
Are you sure?
Well, this one's for the poisoning of 653 people.
And
public
that's why-
indecency.
Coordinator Soon, I just want to thank you for ignoring my request for 5 skulls.
Absolutely.
V silently nods in agreement.
Just curious, we're not, obviously we can't take it yet, but what does a 5 skull look like?
I mean, a death wish.
Who is the last person who brought in a death wish?
This one's
Who's the last person, or who's the last person who's tried?
Now,
Here, V, you want to take a look?
there's a certain amount of, how do I say, there's a veil that we'd like to keep behind our most
Successful?
talented members. I don't know if they'd be quite happy with me telling their names off to 4 individuals who have no right knowing who they are.
Okay.
But 5-star bounties don't come across, 5 skull bounties don't come across too often, and when they do, they do require a lot of resources out of the guild, so just be glad that you get some easy ones today. And not all of them are caught. Now, I will say, these targets have been contracted out from the Watch. They're currently busy with the prison breaks, so some of these may interfere with your work with the Watch if you are still employed by the Watch, Mr. Cloverfield. Mr. Cloverfield.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm looking at this 1 skull. Fat boy.
Right. As I was saying, if some of these contracts came from the Watch as outsource, so if this is going to interrupt your work with the Watch,
we kind of do outsource though.
Yeah,
with the Watch.
yeah.
you're not employed.
I'm flexible.
Okay.
Flexible, yes.
It's my favorite word. She winks.
Do you know Sergeant Vilroy?
Name rings a bell.
That's who we used to, or we've worked for in the past.
Oh, yeah. Sergeant Vilroy's great. She never gave me any healing potions, though, for turning anybody in.
She likes being saluted, though.
She does. It's like her favorite thing.
If I ever meet Sergeant Vilroy, probably won't salute her. But
Speaking of salutes, what's the proper way that we are to gesture towards
Customs and courtesies.
you? Yes.
V just puts it.
just don't be a dick.
No.
What do you think about those, V?
My vote would be for one of those.
Okay.
There are ranks within the guild. We start you off as what we call a blank sheet, or a blank. And Mr. Shepherd here is an aspirant, which is our first rank.
What if we all just took one?
I would
just
strongly
go by
advise.
ourselves. All four of us do a different one. I like this
Oh,
idea.
I don't mean that.
V does not like this idea.
We do have other hunting groups that would prefer to have some bounties as well. So just one.
How about Grimbulk? Is that the one that?
So on the
3 murders
completion
and
of a
massive
bounty, a mark,
property damage.
what kind of
Or
proof
should we go with somebody who's?
What about?
It depends
little
if
bit more
you
threatening.
Kortor.
bring the target back alive.
I would say either
Yeah.
Well, if
Kortor
he's dead.
or
If he's dead, you could produce
Cruel Tie.
the whole corpse.
Yeah, they poisoned a bunch of
Although
people.
it kind of be tough
That's
to
a
pull
lot.
that across the whole city.
um
An identifying marker that
Let's
something
see.
that we are well aware of that the person may have.
hidden
Head, if you can
blades.
put it in a bag.
46 murders. That's
Okay.
Fine.
a lot of murders.
That's a lot of murders. We need to stop that from happening. That's terrible.
What do you guys think about one of these two?
They seem to impact the most people.
Yeah. There's still these other two.
Now, when we bring a mark
I like
back,
the poisoner.
how does payment work upon
The
poisoning
poisoner?
of a mark?
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that too.
Payment.
Because
What
that's
about
a
you,
lot
V?
of people being.
I'm glad you asked. Most people forget to ask.
I don't forget those things.
Yeah.
And I cannot
He might forget
fathom
those things.
the public indecency. That's just terrible.
Payment will be
Maybe that's how they poisoned him.
when you return. You will receive a writ of payment. I don't handle the money here in house. You will receive a writ, and we will give you a contact to whom you may approach and give the writ, and they will exchange whatever the reward is for that contract.
Sounds fair.
And of course, on top of the reward, you do start earning member perks for being a member of the guild. So
Sweet.
you have a place to rest if you need to stay at the inn or one of our other inns in the city. Once a week, we can give you a healing potion, as long as you continue to work on bounties. If you take time off, you will lose rank within the guild, but that's a 3-month period, and I don't think you guys are gonna skip town or anything.
Well,
And if you do, it's not the end of the world. You just lose some of the benefits.
I mean, we might eventually start looking into what's happened with the prison. So there's that.
That's all right. That's
So
Yeah, and if
absolutely
you get
fine.
any- yeah,
like I
if you
said,
get
there's
any
no negative. We're not going to come
information
after
on it.
you.
okay.
If you get any information on that too, we'd be all ears.
I have nothing.
Fantastic.
All right. So you have chosen
Necktie.
Chagtai. All right.
Was that the
Chagtai
poison
it
dude?
is.
That's the gnome.
Gnome poisoner. Poisoned like over 600 some people.
Firelight District. In the lower Memphis.
That'll be lower.
It's said that Chagtai tried to strangle her own midwife.
Her own midwife.
Yeah. So approach her at your own risk.
It didn't say what gender they were.
They have a history with explosives too, so be careful.
Oh.
Great. More loud booms and bangs.
Great. Well,
Let's see.
take your contract. Was that one all dead or alive? Yeah.
Dead or alive. I think they were all dead or alive.
Right
actually.
here.
I think they all said dead.
They all did. Yeah.
Well,
you're good.
let's look where we live. Oh, good.
That's
That's right below where we live.
That's directly under our house.
Exactly. The explosive poisoner.
It's a big city.
That's great.
I'm sure Mom and Dad will be happy to hear that. At any moment, their water could be poisoned
Mom.
or their house blow up.
Mom, do you know what's going on right now, right underneath our kitchen table? Someone's poisoning 650 some people.
And they're being
blowing
awfully,
things up.
And they're being awfully indecent about it.
That's it.
Great.
Well, we know where to go now.
Happy hunting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then I'll like
It's like
finish
the old
my other
Speed
two
Racer
beers.
cartoon.
Be
Everywhere
like,
we go somewhere, it's like,
oh, I'm not gonna leave them on there.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, I'm drinking on the way out. I'm going to set it on the
Walking
counter
around.
on the way out.
They're a mess.
Very much so. Have you ever heard the term babysitter?
Yes.
Okay. I like you.
So you guys have a... Let me see the card for a second.
Local informant is prostitute happy?
Yes. That's what I was looking for.
When I first read that, I didn't notice the capital letter on there. I just read it as prostitute happy. It's like, okay,
Oh.
this person really has their fix.
It's like trigger happy.
That's it.
That's one way to put it.
Cool. So, you
Have
guys
you
can...
seen the naked gnome?
Yeah. Naked gnome carrying a barrel of gunpowder.
When you walk back out into the tavern, you can see some of the one of the guys lean back.
We didn't read the fine print at the bottom.
He's leaned back in a chair, and there's a wanted poster, and he's just throwing darts at it. Just taking his time. But everybody else seems to just be kind of relaxing and hasn't quite started their bounties for the day yet, since it's, pretty early.
Now, does it look like everybody else in here? Does it look to me like they're all part of this guild? Like they look like they're...
Yeah.
Yeah. If you
Do they
come
have-
here,
Yeah.
you have business here.
Do they
Pretty
have-
much. It's not really a great hangout spot.
Yeah.
It's not the nicest tavern, or they don't have the best of anything, so they're just kind of your airport Applebee's. if you
I
will.
disagree. I disagree. They have the best prices.
That's
We
it.
got
Yeah.
3 ales for 1 silver.
that was a pretty good deal, yeah.
I don't remember money prices for ale. I just make it up every time.
Were they good ales, though? That's the question.
They were.
He
Craft
found it,
ale.
so I don't think he's qualified to answer that. And V doesn't care.
And I'll be like, right on the table.
They are a little.
Well, do you guys want to get started right away?
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Yes.
Shepard, you don't waste
Yes.
any time on these things, do you?
No.
No, okay. He's to the point.
Yeah. He'll tell you that.
Well, let's go.
While we're walking, do you mind if I ask you how you got your name?
It was given to me.
Exactly what you expect.
You guys can. You're gonna go straight down to the firelight.
Yep.
I think that's where we're headed. Firelight, and I guess we need to find somebody named Happy.
Yep.
Okay.
So guaranteed to leave a smile on your face. The jokes.
So, how would you try to get there? Like the most direct route? Do you want to go
back home
across
and then
home
go
and then
down.
down?
You're probably home and then down. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
Like a fireman's pole.
Yeah, that's
So the morning is like really starting to pick up. In Sharn, there's a lot of moving parts and airships and different things going around, people flying around, and the bridges are packed. It's like Lincoln Tunnel in New York City. but you make your way back over to. I thought you were dabbing for a second.
Destroy all bacteria. Yeah.
So you make your way across the bridges back to the Middle District and then the Memphis Plateau. And while you're walking around, it seems like a regular day. You head onto one of the city elevators. And as you go down, it gives a little boom, little nervous hospital elevator nudge. Descends down. All right, hits harder at the bottom than you wanted it to. Like it slows down, but it doesn't like slow to 0. Like slows to 1. And
Boy, the Sharn maintenance crew is really good. Letting go here.
yeah, you know, like the higher up you go, the newer the stuff is. So
Yeah.
it's always much better the higher up you go. But the Firelight District is pretty much your adult entertainment district of the city.
Literally right
above. But when you think above, it's a couple hundred feet above or below your family's house. So it's not like super
You're
close
hearing
or
everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, sound in the city just kind of goes everywhere. So it's pretty dirty.
It smells.
Yeah. It smells pretty dirty. A lot of walk of shames going on.
Yeah.
I imagine a lot of neon. Is there a lot of neon?
It's not so much neon, but it is a lot of
Black lights.
Yeah. Black lights and neon.
None of that.
a lot of illusion magic on signs and things that are
Like holograms.
yeah, basically
Yeah.
holograms, but
Sweet.
more like smoke in a way, and shapes moving within smoke, and sometimes they're in little glass tubes and things, and you can see the smoke swirling in it, and it's very. It was gross being down there, to be honest. But
Why would anyone with the name Happy be in this place?
so
Well, we're gonna find out.
yeah, it's a pretty decent sized district. It might take a fair bit of time to find one person out of
You may have to explore a
a
lot
couple
of
dozen
these alleys.
businesses.
V, when you were walking around earlier looking for your necklace, you didn't run into anybody named Happy, did you? No?
I'm afraid not.
Shepard, you don't know anybody in the name of Happy, do you?
No, it's possible they're a Warforged.
Could be a Warforged name.
We should have asked.
We should have.
Though I've never known any in this line of work.
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't know Warforged could... I mean, I guess technically, Warforged could be a prostitute. Interesting.
I'm just gonna start. I guess just walking around and
Seeing who looks like
I would
prostitutes.
just start like randomly asking.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't
There's
think
a lot of
directory.
Hi, I'm Falric. What's your name?
They're like, oh,
One of these.
it's an elven man. He's like had a really long night, and he just I don't
Are you
really-
okay?
No,
Are you happy?
not right now.
This is great.
Morian. It's me.
Morian,
Yep.
you look like you haven't slept at all.
That's where I'm headed.
Oh. Do you know anybody by the name of Happy?
She's a tricky one.
Where's she usually located?
Tricky.
She was at the I was at this many places last night.
3.
She was at that one really respectable place.
Was it respectable?
Yeah, you and I were both like...
I think that narrows it down.
The Respectable joint.
Oh.
That was it.
The Respectable joint.
The Respectable joint. The jokes continue.
Mm-hmm.
Was it packed in there?
Really?
Yes.
She was there. She's still there?
You hung out with her, didn't you?
No.
Insight check.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be very good. Oh, 10.
I had a little bit.
You're not sure if he's probably, but maybe
16.
not because he's not sure if he remembers or not.
Okay.
Yeah. 16? Probably. The Respectable joint.
Where is it from here?
Where are we?
Good question. Where are we?
Which direction is it?
We're down there, and I need to go up there.
You live up there.
Oh, not bad.
Wait
No,
up.
V just like puts his hand over his mouth.
Hold on. Show me around. Like trying to point to places.
Mhm.
He's like, show me around. What is?
I'm gonna kind of grab his
oh,
jacket or whatever and just start like leading him.
What was his name again?
Morian.
Do I get the vibe that he's being honest about his name?
With you want to use that probably that same.
I mean, yeah, you can use it.
Maybe.
Okay.
Might be.
Dorian.
You show him around for a little bit, and he goes, "Oh, not that one. Left." And he takes you down an alley.
We're just going. Like,
You go
leading
through
him.
an alley and pop up on the other side. And it's like a street just as crazy and ridiculous. And he goes, "There." Way behind him. And you see a flash in sight, and this is Respectable J. And the rest of it's not lighting up with magic, which doesn't make any sense. Respectable J.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
yeah.
V
Thank
is
you,
highly
Maureen.
amused by this place.
You should probably get home and get some rest.
Here's a copper.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much, Maureen. You are so kind.
You got it.
You are respectable.
He looks for it. He goes, "Up, elevator," and he starts walking away, looking for an elevator, like pointing.
Once
Yeah.
Maureen leaves, I'm just gonna take the copper and toss it to V.
Yeah.
Here you go. Boy, that guy was.
That'll
worse.
be good use later.
That guy was worse for wear, wasn't he? I mean, my goodness.
Well, I guess time to go in.
To the Respectable J.
Yes. What if they have any other respectable letters around here? So, just walk in.
There are so many jokes with this session. I love it. I love
that
it.
The Respectable A, the Respectable B, the Respectable C.
Yeah.
The Respectable B.
That was awesome.
Oh gosh! All right.
She might not.
So
be
you guys
happy.
walk up to the Respectable joint, and it's so the walkway that you're on has it's like a bridge almost, and then between the bridge and the buildings is a drop, but it's only like a foot. So these towers were put up, and then they put the sidewalk in afterwards. So oh yeah, we got to add streets between all these buildings. And so there's little walkways to get into each building, just a little there, and then there's the building. And it's you get up there, and then you have to go up 6 steps. You're like, why didn't they build the sidewalk at the same level as the door? But whatever. You go up a couple steps, and these 2 big wooden doors, couple doors up front.
Is this the kind of place where we have to knock?
V does not.
I'm not going to find out.
Yeah, just go open the door.
Yeah.
You open the door?
Yeah.
Push or pull?
I'm gonna do one
Push.
of these. I'm gonna do one of these like jiggles.
Yeah.
Where, it's like let me find out.
You pull first, and it stops, and then you push, and it opens up.
Yeah.
Our first episode, we did a pull push.
Yeah. Push me.
There's a
pull me.
push.
Yeah. Push. Yeah. So you open up the door.
Good times. Good times.
And inside is this dark carpet and filled room with couches and pillows and
It smells
drapes, and it smells like incense. And just there's so many like sheer drapes and things in the room that you can't even tell where the back wall is. It's just like a lot of stuff going on. A lot of reds and purples and blues and just a oddly dark room.
Is there anyone who looks like they organize all this chaos?
Make a perception check, see if you see anybody inside the mess.
11.
11. It looks empty.
Hello, are there any respectable people in here?
He's looking around to see if he sees anything valuable.
Mm-hmm.
While he shouts and you're looking around, you hear a thud from above you. Boom. And then about 10 seconds later or so, you see somebody look down over a balcony from above you. You're like, what?
And then I'll just go, all four of us are looking for someone known as Happy.
She's sleeping.
Oh, when did she wake up?
At night?
You might have woken her up now.
Oh, oops.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Yeah. She's like, hold on. She thuds again. You hear another thud upstairs.
Falric will go like in the corner and try to find like I'm assuming there's a massive like bean bag like sitting somewhere.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
V
sit on
chaps his
that.
hands to make sure he's not
Yes,
wearing the
yes.
gloves
I
again.
would not sit on that.
Why? What's wrong with this?
It's like the carpeted. That's disgusting.
You sit on it and like a puff of incense smoke comes out of it.
Yeah, incense.
Yeah.
It smells terrible.
About a minute or so later, you hear like just a heavy groan and
Doesn't sound like happy.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't sound very happy to me.
you see somebody or hear somebody start walking and start coming down these really creaky steps. And
Does it
it's
sound like they're like a massive person?
no, actually they're very light steps.
Okay.
When they come around the corner, you see a female gnome.
Okay.
Blonde hair. It was curled like the night before,
Yeah.
but it's like matted one direction, just all
Because you're
kinds of.
sleeping, obviously.
Yeah, she's sleeping on it, and she's in like 3 different robes, all tied on top of each other, but the top one's not tied. And she comes down, and she's like, "Yes."
Like, oh yeah. And then I say the same thing. All four of us were looking for you. Are you happy?
It's not. I am happy. It's so early. Can we do it tonight instead?
He's like, oh, we just had a couple questions.
Are you?
You want us to come back tonight and ask you questions?
I want you to not be here right now, but sure, let's get it over with.
Thank you. Sorry.
And they were like, I was like, do you know anyone with this name?
Yeah. Bounty hunters, yeah. Chagai is blowing stuff up. Okay, so I saw Jag T, where did I see her? About 8 blocks up in one of the alleys on the left. I've been trying to keep tabs on her for you guys, because she's killing people. But anyways, up there was the last time I saw her, yesterday. But she moves around. She's been given false tips and luring people to the wrong alleys, and they've been getting...
How's she poisoning all these people?
poison.
Oh,
They're not around to tell.
it says here she's very resourceful.
Mm-hmm.
How would you describe that more than very resourceful?
She can take care of herself. I don't know. I didn't
Okay.
write that.
Okay. I was just... Well...
She's killing people with poison and explosive stuff, so just watch out. Don't die. Or
And...
don't come back here bloody.
Can I make an insight check to see if she's actually being serious about that?
Yeah.
Or if she's like setting us up?
I go away.
Yeah. 13.
Pretty general since she's being honest. She's too tired to lie.
Hey, sorry for waking you up. We never been to any respectable establishment before. So here you go, and I'll give her 3 gold for her troubles. Like, here's for your troubles. Thank
That's
you.
a lot for a halfling.
Well,
She puts it in her back pocket.
Thought this was
Gives a little wink.
Yeah.
You're not afraid for your safety, are you?
I mean, I'm not bothering her, and I don't think
Well, what bothers her?
nosy people, I guess.
Perfect.
We'll find her right away.
Oh dear.
What's did she have any incident about public indecency?
Not that
Is
I
there a
know
story
of.
behind that?
She's probably running around naked. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You were right, brother. Find the naked gnome.
I'm right. I'm not naked right now.
Right.
Anyways.
All right. Thank you very much. Sorry for waking you up.
Who was that up there?
Probably someone else who just got up.
That was Harmony.
Harmony.
Mm-hmm. She's not taking customers right now.
Oh. I don't know what that means, but
Okay, you
just-
all need
I'll
to.
tell-
You
I'll
need
tell-
to
I'll tell
go.
you later.
I'm already like dragging them by the coats
No,
out.
it's not me. I'm like, I'll tell you about this later.
I feel like
Thank you for your time.
I'm
I feel like I
surprised.
should be uncomfortable.
Hey,
Hey, I'm so confused.
I'm gonna be like, I'm really surprised Dad hasn't talked to you about this yet.
She ushers you out. Just
It's like, have a good day.
this
and
is
then
a,
I'm like,
a nighttime place.
yeah.
And she closes the door behind you.
wow. That place is really respectable.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah. My feet were sticking to the carpet.
Your stone feet. Yeah.
V
like-
is barefoot.
First of
'cause-
all,
So-
first of all, they usually
V
allow-
is definitely like feeling the same he did when he had the gloves
Yeah.
on. So
It's
he's
like-
gonna say, "Could you like
yeah,
thank you?"
presentation and also
The fur
your
poofs out.
feet.
Thank you.
I still smell like the inside of that place.
Also presentation, you don't smell like that. Like they use so much incense, but it still stinks.
So that's what that smell was. Okay.
No, there was.
Do you want to tell him or should we?
No, I'll talk to Dad. Maybe he was just busy at the university that day.
See,
or
there's a
something.
thing called birds and the bees.
No, we were kidding.
Anyways.
We'll have that conversation off stream.
Okay, you guys are standing out in the middle of the street.
Right, Josh?
8
Hell
blocks
yeah.
down to the left.
$8 left. You want to lead the way, V?
That's probably a good idea.
Mhm.
So you guys are walking down 8 blocks.
And to the left.
Okay. You walk down the street.
I guess when we would get closer, I would want to be like sneaky about it and try to hide behind people.
Sure. Make a stealth check.
Like low key, not being like Not like when we were down in the dungeons, like posted up against the wall and everything, but just casual blending in.
Sure.
Fly casual.
So, just to give you a general sense of the street and what's going on, this is a red light district. So,
Not busy in the morning.
yeah, 10:30 in the morning.
People look like they're
If
drunk.
anybody's walking around, they're walking alone.
Mhm.
So a group of 4 is gonna look a little
We had an
off.
interesting night, and we're on our walk of shame.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a great.
That's a backseat. Go
Collect-
Warforged.
collect-
See what happens.
We like to
Don't
party
judge,
hardy.
Don't judge.
Don't- I'm
Don't
not
king
judging.
shame anybody.
Yeah.
Charles.
I'm the DM. I'm not even in the universe.
Yeah.
I rolled a 20.
To fit the part,
Okay.
you guys want some glitter dust?
Yeah. No.
Bees
Maybe
like,
later.
okay.
I've already had 3 ales. It's like 7.
Two.
It's
Two, I
about
had one.
10:30 or so. It is very odd feeling. It is shadowy because the towers and how low you are, but bright enough that it's daytime. It's a weird twilight feeling all the time down there. Very orange.
It fits.
Is it Ray rolling stuff or just you?
I'm not.
I'm trying to
Because
be
I'm just
casual about it, like not trying to stick out. I'm a tabaxi, but
Sure.
I try not to like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm walking.
I'm just
normal.
walking like I have some place to be, which is essentially exactly how I always walk.
Great.
I would like break off from the group and look for like mailboxes and stuff to like hide behind and watch, and then into like the next like
Yeah.
something like newspaper thing or something, you know, like stand just behind everything and just watch.
The Sharn.
He can hide behind everything.
Yeah. You see another copy of the Sharn Inquisitive.
I get this everywhere I go.
So you get to the intersection where the alley is on the left, between two fairly large buildings, and actually the above the buildings between the alley are connected above you about 15 feet up, so it's almost like a tunnel that goes across. You see, well, make a perception check, and are you guys all walking clumped together, or sound like
I'm gonna give
Well,
a
if-
little bit of space.
If they're talking about things exploding, we probably should space ourselves apart.
Yeah, I would imagine I'm on the other side of the street, like just watching you guys. So
That is a 17.
11.
Okay. You see a couple big piles of trash. Always trash. You see what looks to be some sheet metal kind of leaned up against the wall in some places to make a makeshift structure on the right. About 40 feet down or so. And beyond that, it goes dark. It's just, since it's that tunnel and there's no light and how early it is in the morning, it just turns dark.
Now, can I see that because of the difference between light and dark? Because I have dark vision.
You have dark vision. It only goes to about 60 feet, so it still continues on more trash and things, but at that point, it still darkens.
Okay.
You don't see a back wall or anything.
Okay. Moving on. So.
hey,
I don't see
does it
anything
look
else.
safe?
Safe. I don't see anything out of place.
Who knows?
Well,
There's...
Who's going?
I'll go first.
Is
It's
it-
fine.
good, because
Jordan knows
I'll go first. So I'm just gonna go straight for it. Just go down into the darkness.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
About 10 feet,
we can't let him go by himself, brother.
20 feet,
I'm still just kind of casually looking around.
I'll start following him at that moment.
30 feet, 40 feet.
Yes.
About 50 feet or so. Just the two of you in.
Yeah, I'm gonna also light a torch and
Okay.
be following him.
As soon as you walk about a little past 50 feet, go ahead and roll a dexterity check for me.
Womp, womp, womp.
Okay, doke.
You got that healing potion ready?
Okay. So dexterity, like acrobatics, or
Just a straight dexterity roll.
okay.
So whatever you modify.
So I got an 11 on that, and my dex modifier is a +3.
14. Okay. As you're walking, you feel a tug on your left ankle.
Nope. Nope.
Just a real tiny little right on, and you don't have shoes on, so you can
Feel it
on your foot.
directly. Yeah.
You feel it right on your flesh. So, tiny little tug.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah. I'm gonna like. Do I feel it as like a constant pressure?
You feel it. You can look down. You
That's
stop
what I'm
and-
doing.
Yeah, you look down and you see. You can barely make out a little thin
Tripwire.
Tripwire.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna freeze in place for a second.
You okay
Tell
up there,
them-
V?
I'm gonna walk up like
I'm gonna tell them
10
back
feet
away.
and I'm gonna try
slowly
to
back
see
up.
what it goes to.
Sure.
I'm frozen right now.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Important. I gotta choose the right die. That was not it. 8.
8.
Great.
You look over to one side and see that it's hooked onto the wall on the left, and on the right there's a pile of scrap and trash and things. But you're not sure how much you can really dig through without
Upsetting it.
upsetting it. So you
Hmm.
you could keep looking,
I'm gonna tell
but
them
you
to
have a
move
hard
away.
time.
Just move away, and I'm gonna dive out of here really fast. I'm gonna dash, jump out of the way.
Well, really wish what Ramsey's character was here.
Rook.
Yeah, Rook was here. You sure that's how you want to do it?
Well, I can't move him here right now, and it's safer if I can move very quickly out of the way and have you guys just be further back. It's worked for me before.
Shepard, you got that healing potion ready, right?
Yeah, I might do that.
I am prepared.
It's worked for me before. I'm pretty agile. So just move away. And when I
I'll
move
back to
off
the
of
end of
this,
the alley.
I'm gonna move very quickly, and I'm gonna like dive out of the way.
Can we give him like a shield or something to like just temporary to help with the blast?
I have a shield.
That might help him.
Okay.
So I'm
So-
gonna hold that in the general
Walk
direction
up
of
to
that
the
shrapnel.
wooden shield.
Of the trash
Yeah,
pile.
yeah. And then
And I'm gonna
when they get a safe distance
I'm
away,
gonna-
then I'm going to
away.
like, as soon as I go to step off, I'm going to do it as like I'm dashing.
Okay.
And I'm going to basically like do a short sprint and like dive off while holding that covering like my head, and I'm going to dive off.
be good. Yeah, your feline nimbleness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you go.
Do I need to roll?
Well, hang on.
The gun. Uh-oh.
When you are removing your foot from the wire, are you gonna kind of put it back to where it was, or are you gonna pull?
I'm going to go back the way it was, and I'm going to be going back the way I came.
Okay. You take your foot off, and you leap out of the way.
Mm-hmm. And very quickly back. And if it doesn't go off, I'm keeping an idea where that is.
As soon as you jump back, and you make a quick movement, you get away, and nothing happens. And then you hear like a, and there's a little mouse. Scurries away.
Anticlimactic.
Didn't set it off. Whatever it was.
Good.
So it's hooked on the wall. Let's see.
What was it, V?
It didn't look good. Probably a bomb. I've experienced those before.
You've experienced those before.
Traps.
Traps.
It's a trap.
I'd like to use Mage Hand from a safe distance to, like, if it's unwound, or if it's, like, wound
Here's your
up to,
shield,
like,
sir.
unwind it.
Why don't we just step over it?
Well, what if someone else comes along and they die?
Good point.
This will reveal our presence.
Well, not if it's not detonated.
So you're gonna try and disassemble the trap?
With
How
mage hand
is
from
it, like,
distance.
hooked on the wall? Is it simple enough to where I could just uncoil it and then...
It's not even a coil. I mean, it's just the line and a little hook into a little ring on the wall. Just like
Okay,
I think
the other side.
the other side under the trash.
Trash
I think
has
that's
something.
to worry about.
Right. Can I pull the... So it's in the hook on the wall. Can I pull both out at the same time? So I'm not pulling it forward and then...
Sure. Make a strength check.
Well, I'm doing.
Well,
I'd like to do it
with
with
mage
10
hand?
pounds of force.
10
just
pounds of
pulling
force.
out.
I don't know if 10 pounds of force will pull it out of concrete. But you can unhook it. You get you're fairly intelligent. You get the sense that if you unhook it, it'll be fine.
Okay, then.
Yeah, you pop
Okay.
the hook off. The string goes slack. Everything's
Then
fine.
I'll like have Mage Hand be like one scrap at a time.
Yeah.
Until I can safely dig what's under there, under the trash pile.
As you start digging further down the alley, you hear, and then some footsteps running off.
Can I
You wanna give
pursue?
chase?
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead.
Be careful.
It's okay. We're going for it.
Watch your step.
Yeah. So I'm definitely going to try and keep an eye out as best I can, but I'm going to try and I'm going to give chase.
We don't see anybody. Is it too far down?
I don't
or
think
is
you
it
have
not?
dark vision,
No,
do
I
you?
don't.
You probably wouldn't be able to see.
I do.
Okay. So,
Can I use my action to wild shape?
yeah,
Giant spider.
sure. Horrifying.
Ah.
Spider-Man.
I actually look like a giant spider, also made out of wood and stone, just like my normal form. I don't actually look like the real animal.
That's cool.
And I'm gonna skitter up on
Fantastic.
the wall.
You're going to give chase too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's your movement speed?
I think it's 30, but it can dash and good. Walking speed is 30 feet.
So, while you're giving chase, you can follow. Make a what would be a tracking? Survival.
Survival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a survival roll. You guys can both do it, or someone with advantage.
Okay.
See if you can keep up with
Terrible
whoever.
roll. I got an 11 total.
That is a.
I
You
know.
said survival?
Yes.
That's a 19.
I do have
Nice.
blinds. I do have dark vision now.
Oh yeah.
60 foot
Okay.
also.
So you don't have disadvantage. That's good.
I got a
It's
really-
louder on the stream than
I
it
got a
is
really
for
good
us.
survival check, and I rolled so bad.
So they're giving chase, and you're hot on this individual's trail. What are you two doing?
I guess first
Well-
I would marvel in the fact that I think they're true now. I heard about these things called transformers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I know they're real. So-
I'd like
Spiders in disguise.
I'd like to clear out as much brush as possible from
Okay.
the bomb without like
Yeah,
killing them.
you can clear it out, and you see it's actually a small canister with a pin, like almost like a smoke
Mhm.
grenade or something. She's not sure.
Can I take
What
the
it'll
wire off of that pin that
Yeah.
was pulled the pin out,
Mhm.
and then I'll pocket it and then start running?
Sure.
Yeah.
You now have a canister of some kind.
Mhm.
Not sure what it does.
He's bold.
All right. So you
No,
two are
orange
giving
in my
chase.
pocket.
Falric, what are you gonna do?
I think I would, after marveling there for a moment, I think I would seeing that they're chasing that way.
Yeah.
I would try to use my background as an urban bounty hunter to see if I can find a way to go around and perhaps cut the individual off.
Sure.
Cut him off at the pass.
Make a survival check with advantage.
Okay. Survival.
He's very good at surviving because he hasn't killed himself yet.
Well, I'm good at surviving, but I cannot roll very well when it comes to the dice. So that is a 13.
Okay. It's not a complex web of streets down here. And you have a pretty good understanding of the way the city layout is. So you think you're following along pretty good. We'll say after about a minute of tracking behind this person, since you're both action dashing all the way through, you come to what looks to be kind of an intersection where the alley opens up and then continues on the other side of the street. And I'll say, because you kind of went around, that you would probably be about 100 feet or so behind where they are. But
Okay.
you can either go into the alley, or if you want to continue on a parallel street, you can choose.
I'll probably just continue. I'm still trying to... Whatever way they go, I'm going to try to go the opposite.
Sure.
Just to, like, see if we're going to... If anybody pops out,
Yeah.
looks like they're being chased, I'm right there to
Okay.
put some pressure on them.
As you guys are getting closer and closer, you notice that it is a gnome individual that you're chasing. And she matches the description of the target. I can't even say that name. Chagai. It's crazy.
Shagai.
Shiggy. And you guys kind of come around corners and seem to get her cornered with... She runs into a small shanty shack looking building.
I think it's pronounced Shagai T.
Shagai.
Thank you. She runs into a shack, and you are at one end of the street, and you two are at the other end, and there's nowhere else for her to go, so she's inside that shack.
She went in the building.
What are you...
When it closed the
Where are you
door.
going? There's not a door on it. Doesn't look good.
Can
It's
we see
about
her?
20 by 20. Did you follow behind?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. About 20 by 20, so not huge.
Probably a giant spider can't fit through the door. That would
Yeah.
Right through the wall.
Surprise!
Tear it all open. You could probably squeeze inside. Spiders' legs go like this.
Yeah.
So.
Can we?
It'd be horrifying.
Yeah. See me come through into the room with her.
Can we see her? Since there's not a door.
It goes in, and it's dark, and you guys are out in the street, so it's light, so you kind of can't see until you walk into the door.
Oh, brother, I've always wanted to do this. I like tuck down behind something with my back up against the wall. I'm like my gun out. And
Yeah.
then, we have the building surrounded. Come out with your hands up. There's no escape for you.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna hold an
You
action.
guys are great.
Yeah, I'm prepared to pull out
Yeah,
weapons.
Also,
to defend
we
myself.
need to make sure she doesn't actually have a way to escape, and we're just sitting here.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh,
You want me to go in?
good point.
Yeah.
I can't talk.
Okay, and with that, I think it's a good time to stop for our break.
All right.
Right before we jump into some possible combat. So, we'll be back here in 10-15 minutes or so. We're going to eat some awesome stir fry, and we'll be back. So, hang
Yeah.
tight, everybody.
See you soon.
And welcome back. We're here playing Eberron D&D, and we're about to start some combat. So if I could have everybody roll initiative.
Whoa!
Where would you like our characters to be?
So I would say
I'm
that
gonna die for the day.
Falric and Liam were on the right side of your right side, to the back of that table of the map. So you guys came up that street where mine was, and then
Right next to
and then came that way, and then
here?
the alley that
no.
you two came down was here, and she ran into that building structure there. So you just place
Right down
yourselves.
on this end.
Yes, anywhere down there is fine. Battle cam. Mike, if you could lift the battle cam up just a smidgen.
Sure.
A tiny.
Just like that.
Perfect.
You got
I got everybody's arms in there.
it.
All right. So, give me this.
Battle
I can also manage
battle
that if you want.
I got 25 to 20. I got the battle cam on.
21.
I got 21 also.
All right. Yeah.
So I'm
How do you know
sure
your
he
initiative?
has the higher dex, unless you want
I
to.
got a +3, 17.
Do you? Oh, that's right.
I
Your
got only
dex.
+1.
Wait, what's the
Wait,
modifier for
I
that?
forgot my modifiers for the spider.
Initiative is its own.
Is that the second time you rolled
thing,
that?
you'll see
I got a 20.
I see it.
I got a
This is
23.
new
I forgot
guy,
it's the spider's.
Well, we
dex.
all rolled well. I've got
So-
a 18, but apparently that puts me at the bottom.
So Falric,
It sure doesn't.
Shepherd.
Wizard over here.
What'd you roll?
Do what it says. Turn.
Ooh!
I actually have a 23. Do you hear me? I have a 23.
Oh.
Forgot
Using
it's
the spider's
dex.
Oh, the spider. Yeah.
He has better dex than I do.
That's
normally.
impressive. Most impressive.
Most impressive.
I love the Star Wars references.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Okay.
it.
Here's our initiative. Can I put it by the candy?
We can move the pencils right here.
So
and
many,
then
so many candy.
This,
You guys
we
can't
we
see
have
it.
literally like 5 bowls of candy, and like this one's got like 4 different things in it. Yeah.
D&D requires candy.
I want candy. Candy and Teddy Grahams and fruit snacks, apparently.
All right. So,
Candy and happy. You know?
We already met Happy earlier.
And harmony.
happy and harmony.
You could make sweet music with her.
I don't think she's a bard.
Shepherd, you are up first. You saw this individual who matches the description of your bounty run inside of a shanty shack with one apparent entrance at the front. And then there seems to be like a cloth draped over the front entrance, but it's open otherwise.
Okay. But no, well, I can't see inside anyway. I'm just going to move. Yeah, that's it. I'm not going to do anything else right now.
You can dash if you wanted to.
Okay,
Perfect
Okay,
reaction.
no, I will.
Okay.
I will. I'm going to stop right here. I can't see her at
No.
this point. Okay.
All right. So you're in front of the door. Falric.
Okay. What is this?
Those two structures seem to be like little stalls.
But they're actually bombs.
Thought twist.
Yeah, just some objects in the street, maybe some barrels or whatever you want.
I would like to attempt to climb on top of this.
Sure.
So I'll move
I'd
over,
say-
move over to here, and would it be a athletics or
Yeah,
strength or
athletics or acrobatics if you want to fancy it up. I'd say it's about 8 feet
yeah,
up.
I would definitely like to fancy it up.
Okay. You can pole vault your way up there or something.
I rolled the same thing again. Nice. 24.
Wow.
Jeez.
It looks like you're part of Cirque du Soleil.
So basically what I want to do is get up here and kind of lay prone with my gun
Okay.
and kind of aim above the Transformer spider and just kind of wait.
So
Sniper
you're holding your action?
Well, my action was to climb up there,
Oh, okay.
so
Yeah,
I have to
that's
just
fine.
kinda wait. Yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
It is V's turn.
I guess that's as far as I'm going to go. I'm going to kind of be aiming over there, and if something pops out, I'm prepared to fire.
Okay, so you're gonna hold your action to
Yep.
shoot. Okay.
Like if I see like someone busts out of there like charging with a weapon or something, I'm just
Okay. Perfect. All right. It is the target's turn, and you hear a
oh great.
sound. And you, as you're watching the door carefully, you see like just a thick, dark gray smoke just kind of pull out from the bottom and just start to flood the bottom of the street a little bit, but mostly the inside of that house is just covered in smoke. So huge smoke screen,
Clever.
obscuring view.
Clever girl.
And that is everything that they're going to do right now.
Sweet.
So, Liam, you're up.
So is the smoke just beginning to come from the underflow of the house? Okay.
And it's like, it's real shanty and scrap metal and stuff, so like,
Through
it
holes
looks
in the
like
wall.
like a really bad Dutch oven with smoke just leaking out everywhere, all the different seams and everything.
I'm going to go right here, face inward. And then I'm going to hold an action.
Okay.
In my turn.
What action are you going to hold?
Cast a spell, Burning Hands.
Okay. Cool. So back to Shepard. Top of the round again. The smoke has started to fill the area, and probably about 3 or 4 feet up over the entrance of the doorway too.
All right, I'm going in.
Okay. You're just gonna walk in.
Probably, yeah.
It's hard to see anything.
I have 10-foot blind sight.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
Yeah.
So
We got him.
So are you gonna go right up to? You see her in the back.
I'm gonna throw a web.
You throw a web.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
+5 to hit.
Oh my gosh, cheating spiders over here.
21.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe we
Might
should
have to do
done
a
the
couple
5
bounties
spell.
tonight. Perfect. Okay. You have. So what are the properties of the web? It's just restrained.
Yeah, target's restrained. As an action, they can make a DC 12 strength check to burst free, or they can. The web can be attacked and destroyed also, but I don't know. It doesn't say by the person in it. I guess they just have to make a strength check. I don't know
Yeah.
if somebody who's webbed can attack their own
I would.
web.
Yeah,
They
I
did
would say
warn that
somebody
the
else has to
person has
attack
all kind of hidden blades, so like
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be cautious.
But the web
That's
has
not
AC
this
10
person.
and 5 hit points, and it's vulnerable to fire.
it. Okay. Good to know. Cool. Anything else?
That's it. That's all I got.
Arc. Smoke is pooling everywhere. Spider goes in.
Spider goes in. I hear going from inside. I probably just hold an action because I'm not. I would just hold a shot if somebody runs out. Just stay there prone on top of this
Okay.
thing. Just
So normally when you hold a spell and you don't use it, you lose the spell slot, right? Or because you've already prepared to cast it. But with a shot, I'm going to say no because you haven't pulled the trigger.
yeah. I mean, I'd have to pull the trigger probably. Yeah. I would just hold a shot, and if I
Don't see it.
don't see it, I just won't shoot.
Makes sense.
I'll just lose my action basically for that turn.
Okay.
That's
All right.
it.
V. You guys don't know what happened, by the way. You know,
No.
know that they're webbed.
Yeah, I just saw the spider go in, but I was seeing all the smoke pour out. No hold.
I'm gonna be slightly off on this corner over here, kind of, because I know I can't go all the way in.
Okay.
So I'm kind of trying to see through as best I can and hear what's going on, and I'm still prepared to fire if I see anything amiss.
Okay. Would you say 12?
Yeah.
Stuck.
I wish I could yell something, but I'm a spider.
Yeah. Can't do anything. Stuck.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Some intense
Job
combat here,
job
guys.
I'm sorry.
Your turn.
At
Did I
the end
suck all the
of
fun out
our
of it?
turn, can I let the Burning Hands go into my Ring of Spell Storing?
Sure. I'll,
Like, and those, yeah. So I got one charge in there. Yeah.
Brother, don't hurt yourself.
Just like smoke and fire. Like, no idea what's going on. I would like to try to figure out what device is emitting that smoke, if any, since they seem to be very device oriented, and try to pick it up and throw it outside.
So you're gonna run in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. It is.
And I'm gonna try to like. Does it look like the smoke maybe like a foot? Is a foot off the ground if I like get on the ground?
I would say that it's dense enough that it's floating on the ground
Okay.
all the way down. So
Okay.
if you want to make a perception check, you can do it with disadvantage because it's.
Come on,
real.
halfling look. All right. 13.
13? Yeah, I could say you see another similar canister to the one that you had. Can't really make out any details because it's real hard to feel. But
I'm
you
trying
managed to
feel
find,
like
yeah.
make sure it's is the pin still in it?
I mean, it already went off because that's
Right,
where all the
so-
smoke went up.
So I'm basically the only thing I'm basically making sure I'm not picking one up that hasn't exploded.
Oh,
you know.
it's already been expent and there's
Okay.
it's empty.
And okay, then I'm just gonna like take it outside and just like chuck it in the street,
Okay, it's
just so the smoke clears from the area. That's my goal.
yeah, it's already gone off.
Just open
Okay.
off the curtain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there like
Mage
is there like a
hand,
curtain
kinda
around?
like-
Is there like
It's a curtain that's covering the door. Yeah,
Because if it's curtain around, I'll try to like yank it.
not this turn since you
Okay.
spent your
Okay.
action already.
Okay.
But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Shepard,
I'll do
back
next
to you.
That's tough because
Eat it.
it's kind of hard to
Eat
turn
your
that
prey.
Dead or alive.
I mean, just gotta bring back a little proof.
You got him wed? See if you can
No,
grapple
not
him.
dinner time.
Yeah,
Let's just carry
I
him in like
genuinely
that.
have no idea if. I mean, I would assume that a spider can grapple something, but I genuinely don't know the rules.
Been grappled 8 times.
Since they don't have opposable thumbs,
Right.
but they do have 8 legs. Let's say you need 4 to stand on.
I mean, I've seen like
The
spiders
math that
like,
we're
grab
doing.
things and manipulate them, so I feel like I could, but I don't know. Like, how does
I
that
want to
work
give you
rules-wise?
disadvantage and let you do it.
But you can also touch the sticky web, and that's
Yes,
what
I
spiders
absolutely can do that.
do.
Sure. Let's make a straight
Because
roll.
one of us runs in there,
Okay.
tackles the individual, and immediately
Or
gets
it's
stuck to
done.
them.
15?
It's I guess it's not contested because they're restrained.
They're restrained. They can't move.
Yeah. Okay, you're grappling
Sweet.
a spider sack.
Like I said, one skull, easy.
Yeah. Bring back a literal skull.
Okay.
Do you hate me, Jarner?
No.
You're awful
I
quiet.
genuinely didn't think this. I didn't plan any
No,
of
this
this.
is great.
It just worked out very well.
No, it's like when we did our last session, I gave Kristen's character calm emotions, and there was a crowd of 10 angry people when she calmed everybody. I should have seen that one coming. So, yeah, no, you got it. You grappled it. You have your movement still.
I'm gonna drag him back out into the alley. with
Okay.
no
This
smoke.
is a kind of regular.
I figure it's probably not hard because she's little and I'm very big.
Yes.
So
You-
can I?
You have your full movement. since you're large.
Like that.
Wow, that's impressive.
Hey, you guys didn't do anything.
Just watching.
I think this is the first time we've been in combat where I haven't been almost dead.
Okay. It is Falric's turn. Falric, what would you like to do?
Can I roll to see if my web recharges?
Sure. It's at the end of every turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
You've had 2 turns though since you shot it, right?
No, I shot it last turn.
Okay.
Well, I guess I will hop down,
Yeah.
make my way over here, take out my pistol, and just point it at the individual.
I mean, yeah, we've got
Okay.
you surrounded.
You're coming with us. That's it.
That was a very good impersonation.
She agrees.
All right, V, would you like to do anything?
I want to. I really want to say eat them again, but I'm going to say let's go.
Let's wait for the smoke to clear.
Literally.
Okay, so you're not going to do anything in your turn?
I'm not going to do anything. I'm still just going to hold that in case web breaks or anything happens where the web is cut or anything like that. I'm just watching, waiting there. I'm kind of keeping one eye on this building to see if there's anybody else in there, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Because I don't know if there's only one person there.
Sure.
So basically, I'm got my bow. I'm still pointed down,
Yeah.
but I'm also keeping one eye over here to see if there's any sudden movements or anything.
It comes back to Shagai's turn. And you look and see, while you're watching the web, seeing this object squirm around on the inside, this like dark brown substance just starts to erode away the spider web. And
There we go.
it starts to melt. And then as some of the cracks come out of the spider web, this huge like burst of this dark colored smoke pops out and acid just sprays everywhere.
Great.
Oh,
I
Got
need
us grouped.
everyone on a 10-foot radius around
Oh, that's you too, Liam.
That's literally
to
everybody.
make a
Everybody.
dex saving throw. And,
Oh, okay.
Dex save
yeah,
throw.
and I'm going to make it with disadvantage for... I mean, it's going to be a full hit for her because she's inside of him.
Ooh, God.
Dexterity
Not
save.
go well.
14.
Oh boy.
8.
4.
9.
I've been rolling so well, I've had to come back around, I guess.
Yeah, that's
19.
A fail.
Okay. Say them again, I'm sorry.
14.
14, save,
9.
fail,
19.
save,
8.
fail. So you two fail. You all take 10 points of acid damage
Ouch.
Okay.
as the spider web melts away completely.
Yeah,
And
No, I'm fine.
I'll say that she is still restrained or grappled by you.
Can I shoot her anyway? Because that's they did a
That's
movement.
Were you
Yeah.
still?
Yeah.
You were still holding your action.
I feel like I probably wouldn't have been able to make a dex save anyway if I'm grappling her when that went off.
Yeah.
But I failed, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. But you're still grappling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go ahead and shoot.
Cool.
So she takes.
Now, would that be disadvantage because I'm closer?
Yes.
Okay. And it's to hit, correct?
Oh. No, we're good. Go ahead. Yeah, to hit.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought I had something else.
I miss. I horribly miss.
She doesn't have a high AC. If it's below
Oh,
10.
for the disadvantage,
Yeah.
the lower one is a 1.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh boy.
This arrow goes. Ding!
I don't have halfling
Yeah.
luck, so.
You sure don't.
All right.
We warned you.
Liam, it's your turn. You now see Shang-Chi. I want to say Shang-Chi.
Can I see their hands?
Can you see their hands? What you do see is a short, cropped black hair gnome with tattoos on her face and on her scalp, on the sides. Has has colorful clothing, a bunch of pockets, and all those like long coat with a ton of pockets. And all those pockets have got probably
Stuff.
grenades and stuff in
Full
them.
stuff.
Yeah. But yes, what were you? What'd you ask?
Can I see their hands? Like,
Yeah.
Easily accessible for me doing this? Like, that's the extent of my range as a halfling. I'm not a... I have to always consider that I'm a little people.
She's a gnome.
She's a little people.
Yes.
But the spider holding her up is not a little people.
Right.
So,
I'm not probably holding her
Yeah, you can.
down,
Okay.
like near.
Yeah, underneath.
Yeah.
Because in that case, slap, I'm going to manacle her.
Okay, make a. What is manacles? Would that be a
Let me double check.
contested strength?
Would it be contested if she's restrained already?
She's not restrained.
She's
She's
not
grappled,
anymore.
so her
Gotcha.
movement is 0, but she still has
Yeah.
her
Can
hands
move
to do
around.
things.
She's free.
Mike, do you remember for manacles? It's
I
want to say it's a contested strength.
Might have a rule.
I feel like it's a
under
grapple
manacles.
check, but
It's probably It's probably like
I think you could argue that it could be dex. I don't know.
it's probably
Grapple.
athletics for the person who's trying to grapple them, and it's the other person can choose whether they want to use athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't,
Whether it's you
it
want to
doesn't
muscle
say,
out of it or you want to try to avoid.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, it doesn't say for putting manacles on somebody.
Okay. So you're putting them on athletics or acrobatics, and for me it would be
Athletics or acrobatics.
It's that thing that keeps popping
It's
up.
your
that I
Yahoo
can't-
password.
And I've had
And then
a
you
new
said for me it
I've
was
had a new
an
password for 4 years, and it still comes up and blinks.
You said athletics for the person trying to dodge it.
Well, I would rule it as athletics for the person trying to
Yeah.
overpower to lock somebody up,
Yeah.
and then athletics or acrobatics for the person who is
Gotcha.
defending against.
Well, I don't have those stats. I have strength.
Okay.
That's what I'm just gonna. Let's go. 13.
Iron Man.
Iron. Okay. She's panicking, trying to get out of this spider, and no way you're gonna catch.
And then
Nice.
I kind of hold them out at the end of my turn. If anyone else wants to try, here they are.
Okay.
If anyone wants to grab them and put them on her.
All right, Shepard, back up to you.
I bite her.
Yes! B is like, yes!
No. That's what you get for trying to poison me.
Oh my god.
No!
I rolled a 1 to bite the. Do I get an advantage for biting somebody that I'm grappling?
No.
I fumble a bite on the person I'm.
You're lucky that you're
You're right
grappling,
here!
though.
Just, you're lucky to bite yourself.
That is insane.
Well, just imagine it's underneath your belly, and you're like,
Yeah. Don't do that.
And someone's
Anyways.
gonna turn that into a clip.
no,
We're not there.
Oh, we're not live
Make a gif out of
anymore.
that.
Falric. Do you want to move with her?
No.
My flesh is bubbling with acid. Ouch. It hurts so
I'm
bad.
gonna still be like,
Falric is going to go ahead and use his bonus action to second wind
Nice.
because that hurt really bad.
Yeah.
So that will be 1d10 plus 3 hit points. So 6.
Nice.
That's better. And grab the manacles from Liam. Can I do that and make an attempt to overpower this individual with manacles at the same turn?
Sure.
Okay. I guess I will try the same thing. Try to manacle this person up. So let's see what my... I don't think my athletics is going to be very good. But we'll give it a shot.
Can't believe I fumbled. Devastated.
Yep. Plus 0.
Yeah.
You gotta get
I got a 1 as well, so.
That's a 17.
You managed to slap the manacles on this wriggling body underneath a stone spider.
Struggling only makes it worse.
Damn it! Okay. B.
I'm spring back a little bit and
Okay.
shoot it. Just in case they got any more tricks about acid there, I'm gonna back off
Seeing this, I duck.
Yeah. I'm gonna like shift over a little bit and try and get a better line of sight where I'm not shooting the spider.
I'm actually like over here.
There, yeah. I'm gonna back off over there, and I'm gonna shoot with the bow again.
Okay.
And okay, I did not hit. We don't even need to discuss it. I did not hit.
Gotcha. All right.
I saw you
It's
kind
back
of
to-
pause there. It's like, no.
No, I was reading something. All right, so back to Shang-Chi's turn. Chigai-T. Another cloud of... She's gonna... Still manacled, just gonna pull it out of her pocket. I mean, it's not really stopping her from reaching her pocket.
It's so hard. Real hard.
Gonna grab another grenade, and
Oh my goodness.
this time, just gonna roll it a little bit away
Great.
towards the hut, and try and well, no, she's gonna drop it right at her feet. She's crazy.
She is crazy.
And this time, a yellowish green gas
don't trust
comes
it.
out
No boy.
within another 10-foot sphere,
Suck it off.
10-foot radius sphere, so 20 feet around.
20 feet around her.
Yeah.
So it's going to be
10
all
Hey,
of
good
us.
job, V.
Oh no, she 10 feet from her.
10 feet from her.
Yeah.
So V will be out.
V, you're out of it.
V moved
Um,
out.
I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
You remember that I don't breathe even as a spider. Does that help me?
It's poison. Are you resistant?
I am resistant to poison.
Just
I
resistant?
have advantage on poison saves.
Okay, so yeah, make this Constitution save with
Make
advantage.
a saving throw for the life of me.
And I'm gonna add my arcane deflection.
I got
Add 4 to that.
16.
No.
16. Okay,
6
it's a
total.
save.
16.
16 save.
7.
7 fail.
Oh, man.
And she rolled.
I think you moved away.
She rolled a real low number. So you both take.
Stop struggling!
No, not bad. 5 poison
Stop.
damage.
Just 5?
Yep. And
Don't say it
both.
like that.
Yeah.
So yours is reduced to 0 because you're good,
Save plus.
and then yours is reduced by half, so just 2.
Yeah.
But also, Falric and Chigai-T both go limp, unconscious.
Oh, no!
I immediately, are we out of combat? Since they're unconscious?
Um,
I don't know. They're limp.
If we are out of combat, I'm gonna, ransack our pockets. But otherwise, I'll just wait till my turn.
I would say you're out of combat right now.
So we're both unconscious.
You don't think?
That's what my bite would have done if I hadn't fumbled.
I will carefully take everything out of their pockets. Yeah.
Okay, so you
I don't really need
strip
to-
everything off.
no, like, you
Falric
need
is
to-
lying on the street, just like. The gas stays there for 3 rounds, so I'll assume you guys back out of the,
Yeah.
the gas.
Keep an
once.
eye on her though.
Can we see
several.
through the gas?
Yeah.
I keep
Yeah,
a-
you can see through
I
this
keep a
guy.
minimum of 6 of my eyes.
I
on
need to
her
look up
at any given time.
the unconscious rules.
Unconscious, restrained, manacled.
Sitting in a
I'm
cloud
not-
of poison gas. Wait, she still have to roll every turn even though she's unconscious?
I mean, but she's already
This is the other-
poisoned, I don't know.
It says that.
But if it's
I
3
already
turns
adjusted
and they
it,
don't move
and it
away, they
says
gotta
that.
keep rolling, right?
Isn't that weird?
Is there a way to refresh
It's-
that?
Yeah, they probably
Not on there,
continue.
but,
Wait.
Yeah,
No.
there it goes.
That was weird, because I already did that.
Yeah.
Shoot her!
Or on the start
No.
of the turn.
Let's have
Yeah,
it
so
live.
each
Yeah, I'd
turn,
rather bring it back alive.
Then I'm in
it's,
there.
yeah,
That's
each
more
turn you
impressive.
take poison damage for 3 turns. So someone either has to pull you out, or
Pull him out.
you're gonna pull out.
Mage hand. You, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. He's not.
if you're gonna do that for a round, you need to make another Constitution save.
I will accept it.
Okay.
14, and I'm also going to add Arcane Deflection
Okay.
for 18.
So it's 4 damage, so you reduce it to 2, and you don't fall unconscious.
Woo!
I can drag him out if we need to drag him out of the cloud. I'll do that. On
I don't think he waited.
All right,
It's
We're
just
not
rather-
I already
in
got
turns
him.
anymore. Okay.
Yeah, I was just saying it
Yeah.
happens really quick. Okay. Blinded, Charmed.
That's why I picked the poisoner, because poison is like.
Yeah. So after we're all out, like, hey, let's get everything out of her pocket so she can't do crap.
I'm still trying to shoot her. I'm not playing
No,
games.
no, hey, no.
She's
It's
got
more
a cautious
impressive-
limp. I don't care.
Please don't.
I don't.
It said dead or alive.
I don't know.
It's more impressive for alive, though.
I didn't say I was going to kill her. I said I was going to shoot her.
Anyone can kill
Okay.
a mass murderer. I mean,
I'm on the same page now.
I'm going to shoot her.
So, withholding lethal, I'm presuming.
Yes. Is it my
I'll
turn?
say. You. Okay. You want to be your turn
Yeah, I'm going to shoot her.
while she's unconscious?
Yeah.
Okay. It's an automatic crit if you hit.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to withhold lethality, but I'm definitely trying to shoot her. I want it to hurt.
Okay.
Do I get an advantage because she's like limp, unconscious?
No, it's an
and everything?
automatic crit.
Huh?
It's an automatic crit, right?
If I hit, right?
I mean, I don't think you're gonna miss. You should be fine. Let me read this again.
You sure about that?
Any attacker that hits the creature is a
Okay.
critical hit.
Yeah, so you got
If the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature, so it wouldn't be a critical.
yeah.
And you missed anyways.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if
So,
you want,
if it's not a match, yeah, that's not a hit. Can I shoot again?
is the cloud still there? Are we still?
And the poison cloud is gone.
Okay.
The smoke dispersed after a minute. The two of you are still heavily unconscious.
Can I bite her just enough to inject her with poison and not like bite her arm off or anything? Can I just give her a little bite?
Sure.
love tap.
You risk the chance of waking them up.
I just really want to poison her.
Payback.
That just seems like an awesome, beautiful thing to do. Somebody else
Do poison
me.
the poisoner?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I got to roll to hit still, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
If I roll okay, 19.
Okay. It is an automatic crit.
All right. I just want to do minimal bite damage. I just want to inject her with poison. So-
Sure, so just 1 point of bite
Sure.
damage.
Can I do that?
Sure. I can. You
And then-
you have
She's got to make a con save.
let's see. 4 plus.
What is my cons? Oh, DC 11. That's not very good, but
But when she's unconscious,
Okay. Sorry. Con save.
con save DC 11.
11. Those are a lot of math. Fail.
All right. She takes.
That's a
Oh,
bad.
that's weak. 4 points of poison damage.
That's all you wanted was weak.
No, I want to drop her to 0 hit points with poison. Is what I want.
In a perfect world.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Darn it.
Wait. Oh my gosh, my brain is messing up. Okay. She failed the save.
Mhm.
Say that again. What happened? You poisoned her.
Yeah, I poisoned her.
Okay, so what does the poison do?
Nothing. Unless
Just
it
poison
drops-
damage?
Yeah, she's poisoned unless she drops to 0 hit points.
Okay. And the poison does like disadvantage on something or other. Okay. And how long does it last? Until it's 0 hit points.
It's nothing. It's just damage. It
Okay.
says unless they drop to 0 hit points, and then she's paralyzed for an hour.
Well.
She is feeling ill. Great. So, you guys are out of initiative.
pockets.
You reach inside of her pockets and find...
Ooh, I think I'm a wild shape, or turn back to my regular self.
Okay.
At this point.
You find 1 acid grenade, 2 grenades that have like a green water droplet on them. Not sure what that one is. 1 smoke grenade because it matches the one that you picked up and threw,
Mm-hmm.
and then 1 poison grenade, which is the last one that she did that knocked Falric
Was
in there
the
unconscious.
green water droplet on it? That was also a grenade, a canister.
Yeah, Those are all canisters.
Does the smoke grenade look like the one I picked up earlier?
So you have 2 of them now.
So,
You-
okay.
2
Well, one's already been expended.
No,
Yeah, but we found
one
one
I
earlier,
picked
the
up,
trip
the,
one.
the one that didn't detonate.
Oh,
With the wire.
that one. That one had the acid markings on it.
The green water droplet?
Yeah. No, that's not acid. The green
Okay.
water droplet, you don't know what it is.
Okay. So the poison grenade. Oh, sorry. No. There's
Something,
so many
yeah.
grenades.
There's acid.
There's an
Yeah.
You have two
acid,
acids.
poison, smoke.
You have two
and mystery.
acids, a poison.
This person has too many professions.
Yeah. you have two acids, a poison,
I smoke.
a smoke, and a green droplet.
I cast
2 green droplets.
Two green.
I cast Identify on one of the grenades with the green water droplets.
It's not magical.
It's not magical. Well, it's not magical. That's a good thing.
Magically beautiful.
It's a canister that poisons 600 people. That's what it does.
Just one. Yep.
Drag her
also-
back. Cut off that.
Also, slap a pair of manacles on their feet
Mm.
too. So
Good
like,
idea. I was gonna wrap her in rope, but that'll work.
you
I'll
can. I mean, you can
pick her up
still.
and
You
throw
can
her
still
over.
wrap
You
her
can
around.
still wrap her.
Okay.
And,
throw her over. Yeah, I'm gonna hog tie her more.
And,
Sure.
and if we're going overboard, I still have 4 more manacles.
No, it's fine.
Like, we can,
You also find a dagger, if you wanted it.
I'm gonna throw her over my shoulder, hog tied.
Okay.
I would like to check out the shack after the.
I agree.
The love shack.
Love shack.
It's a
I don't think
respectable
it's
shack.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, if you love poison.
You walk in. Smoke's still dissipating a little bit. It's kind of hazy in there. The inside of it doesn't look to be like her main place. It seems like an in-between kind of hideout where she was trying to. She's got multiple places within the city to hide. Not really much in the way of valuables in there. Nothing of interest, honestly.
Okay. Nothing of interest.
Yeah.
I would be looking. Can I just
Can I roll
look around for
perception?
like any keys or any references to like a main place, even if it's just like a notice of like her paying rent or something like that.
You can look. You don't roll for it because there's.
Okay.
It's barren.
Okay.
It's,
Okay. I was gonna
it's
say if I
straight
could roll
barren.
perception just in case there's anything
She's
hidden.
so skittish that and paranoid, you would just assume that there's nothing.
Okay.
As you guys are tying her up and getting everything situated and like figuring out all the things you have and stuff, a group of individuals
Oh, boy.
walks over from over here, and they are looks to be another group of bounty hunters. I'm just gonna use.
Who knew spiders were so good for bounty?
Yeah.
It was
You know what's going on.
pure chance
Um,
that I picked that.
I'm-
Oh no.
So you got a group of bounty hunters that walk by, and they see you tying up somebody, and you holding a grenade, and they're like, you see one of them.
Falric's unconscious body laying in
Yeah.
front of the screen.
That's not it either.
Is he awake now that we're out of initiative?
He's not awake yet.
Is there anything I can do with my herbalism kit that might that might help wake him up?
I think for unconscious, you can either do.
Shake weight.
Now, am I unconscious and at 0 hit points?
No,
Okay.
you were just asleep unconscious.
Yeah.
You could attempt to wake them up. I'll say either you can wake them up automatically with some kind of heal or something, or you can attempt to wake them up physically by doing something to help them snap out of their fog.
I nudge him with my foot while I'm holding her on my shoulder. I don't know if that helps,
That's
but
what
Like
Yeah.
step on his chest and like
yeah, step on his chest
chest.
with my big stone foot.
Let's see.
I'm
It's just
immediately
nothing.
looking towards this new group of people, kind of not really aiming at them, but like
I'm just
watching their movements.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say halt.
Respectable J.
Halt.
Happy.
I'm like, halt!
Yeah. There's a lot of grenades down here.
Yeah.
We're not in rounds yet, right?
No.
You said a heal will wake him up,
We're-
right?
sure.
We're
I
just
cast healing word.
Okay.
we're
It's
we're just dealing with the situation
What is
here.
That works. He
I see
actually
you
needs some
handled our
healing
situation
anyway.
for us.
Plus your
It's
not your
plus your
situation.
modifier.
Okay.
And then I like our situation.
5.
Don't make me do this.
They come
I
over
say we've got company.
and
Harmony.
Grenade.
one of them is a half-orc guy, and he pulls out a card and he goes, "You're not the only one bounty hunting this morning.
Well, it looks like I'm the only one that gets the prize.
It's the first one to turn him in gets the prize."
And I was like, we can do this the easy way or we can do this the fun way. It's your choice.
Tumbleweed crosses the street.
I don't know what this is and I'm not afraid to use it.
Falric stands up now that he's healed and brushes his trench coat to the side, revealing
Nice.
his holstered pistol. Make the first move, punk.
You said
The
the
other
first
one's
doesn't
one of
work.
them's a dragonborn. He's like, "Who's a punk?" And immediately
You said one of them's an orc.
a half-orc.
Would I get advantage on that then? Because that's a chosen enemy, preferred enemy.
Half-orc?
Oh no! It's orc in general.
No.
I wouldn't. Half orc doesn't count. Okay.
Yeah, it's half proficiency, so you just get your normal row.
One of them's a half-elf, and he says, "It's too early to be fighting like this." And he goes and he starts to sling a spell towards V, since he's the closest one.
I just dump her off my shoulder onto the ground.
Since I was
Throws
holding an
a-
action, do I return fire then?
You wouldn't be holding your... Oh, you were holding action for when they came up.
As soon as they walked into vision, I said I'm not pointing directly at them, but I'm watching all of their movements closely,
Okay.
like ready.
He's going to throw an Eldritch Blast at you.
Okay.
Ooh, 9.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
not your arm. It misses.
Yeah,
for
that's-
sure.
I got 14 armor, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and shoot your arrow.
All right. You know what? Different die. I haven't used you today.
Can I do something? Or do we
We're going to roll
Yeah.
initiative. What'd you
That's
get?
what I figured.
20.
Natural 20?
Natural 20.
All right.
Nice.
Go ahead.
That's what we needed.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage and double the result.
You blast this
Ladies
guy
and
clean
gentlemen.
off his feet.
We got
I
him.
doubt
Mike,
that.
which is the action hero? Is that my favorite one? Which is the sweet
Hold on
one?
to you.
What's it? No, that is a.
Chariots.
Is it volatile or something? I
Uh,
might not have it on the Eberron list.
No,
But
what
if
did
you
say? Hit.
go up to manage
What?
Excuse me. What
music
is it?
at the top,
Yeah,
Is
man.
that what it is?
and then
No,
if you
you
look,
get
I think I have a
plus 7 to hit.
playlist saved
I don't
that's
know, do you?
critical role.
I don't know what it's
Playlist.
supposed to mean.
You can
Anyways,
import the whole critical role
what's your
playlist
dex?
to.
It's
My
alright.
dex is pretty
It
Well,
should
good.
only take a second.
It's alright.
My dex is a 17, so it's plus 2 modifier.
Okay. And you're.
I get it next time.
I'll have to ask
I
about that
figured you
later.
should be +5, right?
To hit?
I didn't know that I get a bonus to hit with those things.
There's, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well then,
it's your,
It should
I'll probably
say
hit
it right
it's
under your
dex
attack.
plus your proficiency
proficiency.
bonus. Yeah, so it's
So,
gonna be 5. Yeah.
3 plus Geo.
because on this it says 7, but for damage it's a D8 plus 3
Oh, and you also have archery.
proficiency.
Yep.
Which
So
means
you
that some
are
of those
plus-
misses
you
that
are
I did
plus
earlier
7.
were actually probably hits.
Yeah, because you have like a +7. I think
Yeah,
to hit.
plus
Yeah,
7.
that's what it
Yeah.
says on here. That's what I was wondering.
Because
Okay.
I have the same +7
So
on my
D8
stuff.
plus
So I've been doing a lot of rolls wrong for a while
3.
then.
D8 plus
So, yeah.
3 and then double it.
D8. D6 plus 3. There we go.
That would be
6 and a 3.
Wait, isn't longbow D8?
Yeah, D8.
Yeah, D8.
So
Yeah,
roll.
it says a D8 plus 3 piercing, so
That's a 6.
that is a 6. I'm just kidding. I'll be back. I'm coming along.
That's alright.
That's a
You haven't
10.
played in a while.
That's a D10.
Yeah, it's no further down the other direction. That one.
There we go.
There you go.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I've
It's
gotten
one
very
with
little
8
sleep
sides.
for a couple days. I'll get there eventually. Okay. So that is a 2 plus 3, so that's
10.
5, and that's doubled to a 10.
10. All right. Takes that.
That's the guy that cast the Eldritch Blast. At us.
Yes, as a half elf.
Which one is he?
We'll call it.
It's actually a full elf, but there's only half the elf remaining.
I'm half the elf I used to be.
Okay. Sweet. All right, let's roll for initiative.
Initiative.
You know what? You can
Twice
roll
in
again.
a row. Here we go.
Woo.
Not me.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Can I get top again? I
I'm last.
What's yours?
When it comes to stuff that I don't need.
I'm last.
What is it?
Really?
Yeah.
We're doing this?
What is it?
I can count on one hand.
Okay. Then I guess I'm barely over that. So.
I'm stealing your thunder.
All right. So,
I used
You
my
can have
initiative,
You
yeah.
can have it.
I've got the Dragonborn at 20.
That's above me.
I'm also at 20.
You're also at 20.
Ooh.
Their
What's your
dex is
My
Does that
dex
include
is-
your spider's dex?
I'm not a spider right now,
Damn.
unfortunately.
2 is their dex.
They beat me then.
Okay. All right. 15 to 20.
An 18.
18. All right.
B is last.
10 to 15. Are you sure about that? 10 to 15. Nobody.
I got 7.
7. Okay, that's still you. And then I've got 5, 4, and 3.
I got a 5.
Okay, so you're.
And I have pretty high dex, so.
So V 5.
5, 4, 3. Wow.
Yeah, they rolled real bad.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it.
I gotta remember about this plus to hit.
Minions are first.
And brown minions.
Like this entire campaign, I've just been doing to hit with no modifier.
It's
Oh man,
It's
you
all
have
good.
a- you have a really good to hit.
Yeah, Rangers
Bonus.
are special. Here's our initiative. So, the first one up is the Dragonborn Rogue. Interesting class combination. Which is this guy here. And he's going to run up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think they have 30 movement. Yes. And he's going to... Probably do nothing right now. He's going to hold his... Actually, he's got a short bow. He's going to shoot straight at you, V.
Okay.
And he's going to... Got 13 to hit, so that misses. Shot goes wide. All right. Who's next? Shepard.
I'm gonna
Yes. Let's roll out.
and I'm gonna
Turning the Game of Thrones dog.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25
Eat him. Eat him. Don't miss your opportunity
shape
this
is my
time.
action. So
Okay.
I just moved.
A stone or wood
Dire wolf.
direwolf.
Very nice.
Nice. I imagine stone body with like wooden
It's
teeth.
like he's like made. It looks like he's made of like roots, but he has like stone plates covering his body.
Like a
I
sword.
like that.
Yeah,
Ah,
Wow, that
good
shepherd, there's
reference.
just nothing
it's like
you
it's
can't
like
do.
an organic transformer.
Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Falric.
Right.
He's got these 4 bounty hunters on the other side of the street trying to steal your bounty. What do you do?
I'm naturally stealthy as a halfling, so I can hide even when obscured only by a creature that's
When your mouth is
so-
closed.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I'm just gonna go and right behind V, and basically I'm gonna take one of my pistols
Yeah.
right through like
The side.
the side of him, like it's like an
Yeah.
coming out
Well,
of him.
third
well,
arm.
side of my legs, I guess, at that point.
Just fire down.
Sweet.
Who's down at the end of the? Who can I see down there?
So
Like
you can see
past
these
Dragonborn,
two.
buddy.
This is the Eldritch Blast. It's a half-elf warlock.
The half.
That's the one that I shot.
And
what you
then
shot
the
at.
next one over is the half-orc monk.
I don't know. I don't like this Dragonborn coming at us, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fire at them, and I am going to expend a.
What color is the Dragonborn?
The Dragonborn is blue.
I'm gonna expend one of my adept marksman abilities, one of my grip points, to do Deadeye Shot, which will give my attack advantage.
Sure.
Here we go.
Roll that duck.
Boy, that's terrible.
Hmm.
11.
11 is a miss.
I rolled a 2 and a 4.
No.
Wow.
Still
Yeah.
wanting to mark that.
You like try and reaching around to look cool as a third arm behind V, and you just like can't see because he's moving around. too
My
much.
cloak.
V, get out of my
The
face.
tail is hitting you in the face.
That'll end my turn.
Okay. Liam.
I am going to see. I'd actually like to pick the gnome up to where their hands are manacled, like over here, and
Yeah.
I'll take my action doing that, or
Yeah.
I'm assuming my action.
So you're holding
And,
on to the okay.
And does that take any of my movement speed?
Yes, you'll be halved.
But does it take half my movement speed to do that, or is my movement?
No, your movement speed is reduced to half, so
Okay.
you still have or I guess you still have 15. Is it 10 or 15?
My speed is 20.
I know it's 25, so half of
12 feet.
that. Yeah,
So basically
just
10.
10.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do that and then just like back up 10 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell back like keep an eye on that one.
And that ends my turn.
All right.
Alright.
V,
My turn.
you get bonuses to your spell. Shoot.
Yeah, thank you. I'll remember that now. That's embarrassing.
It's all right. Sometimes it helps just to like write a card. Like
That's what I did. Is I actually have that here in
Yeah.
my lap, and I looked down. I was like, "What are these little plus things for?" I forget what that's for, and it's like, "Oh yeah." Face palm. All right, I don't like that dude shot at me. Screw that dude. Let's go. I'm shooting him.
guy right in front.
That's a different profession.
Not good.
They don't make ACs that low.
Even with the
That's a
bonus,
miss.
I'm just gonna say that it's a miss.
Okay.
That dies in dice jail.
All right.
And I think you still
And-
only get one attack per turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with the longbow, yeah.
All right.
If
It
I
is
pull out the scimitars, I can
the
shoot.
half orc's turn. The monk, which is this guy.
Mm.
And he's gonna move
Wonder if
30
anyone-
feet up.
Any one of them see me run off with their bounty slowly?
I'm trying to see if he has step of the. He does have step of the wind.
I should have been on this side because then they wouldn't be able to see you because I'm huge.
So he's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Step of the wind. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going straight for across the thing, and he's gonna hold his action if anyone comes up close. Yeah.
He's already got up close.
So monks have key points,
Mhm.
and when they spend key points, they can. This is called step of the
Crane
wind.
kick.
They can move an additional 30 feet
Yeah.
and still have their action.
Oh,
Yeah, monks are beasts.
OP.
But all they do is punch. So
Yeah.
they move around and punch. Okay, so now it is brown minions, which is the half-elf cleric around the corner. And she sees that her ally has gotten hit.
Mm.
And she's going to cast...
Fire.
Yes. Lightning Storm.
Finger of death.
Actually,
No.
they don't
Power
have...
kill.
Yeah. Wish.
Surprisingly. Oh, they do have Cure Wounds. But Cure Wounds is touch, right?
It is, yes.
Yes.
Womp womp.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to do a Cure Wounds. And that's a D6 plus
I think a D8,
Is
isn't
it a D8?
Yeah, it's a D8.
D8, okay. Alright, I don't play with healing.
it?
5.
Healers.
5 plus something good. So 19. Okay. And that's their action, and now it is the last one. Sorry, guys. I know it's a lot.
No,
It's okay.
we're good.
Um,
Yeah, that was fun.
That's fine.
you had
The
3
last
people
combat
backpack
was-
back.
The last
Yeah,
combat
yeah.
was so quick.
Yeah.
And the last one to go is the Warlock.
Uh-oh.
And he's gonna sling some an Eldritch Blast at...
Big surprise.
Yeah. That's what Warlocks do. Swing an Eldritch Blast at the dire wolf.
Bring it.
10 plus... Just so many character sheets back here, you guys.
What'd you hit?
It's 10 plus something.
The wall.
Hitting you.
Yeah. No, I mean, what AC?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, 15.
I'm 16.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Everyone's scared of this stone wolf. Okay.
Stone wolf.
Good job.
Except for the monk.
Yeah, clearly not. Okay.
Good job.
Now
Alright.
it's yellow minions again.
Oh,
Is that-
back to yellow minions, which is the rogue,
Yeah.
which is up here, and he's going to
Dragonborn.
take us. Actually, he's going to get over back this side and take a swipe at you with his. Actually, he's going to do a dragon breath at you.
Ooh, COVID-19.
I need you to make a dex save.
Wolf has better decks than me.
A dragonborn rogue is just like so wild to me.
11.
11. That is a fail.
Mhm.
So you take.
Love to see it.
That was the worst roll I could do. 3
Oh,
points of
wow.
lightning damage.
Lightning. Ooh,
Yeah.
he's shooting lightning.
They basically just stuck a 9-volt to your side.
The tickles.
Ha. Okay. Shepard, back to you.
I'm gonna bite him.
Big bite.
Thanks for coming close.
Right.
Man. 14.
14 to the guy that just breathed on
Rogue.
you.
Yep.
His AC is 13.
Oh, sweet.
You hit with an attack.
You're allowed to this time.
Right. 8 points, and he has to make a DC 13 strength check.
Uh-oh.
Bite his head off.
I won't count that one because I was wrong. It's a 4.
He is prone.
Prone. Nice. It like fell in the corner of the dice tray and kind of teetered for a minute and then fell out of the dice tray and I was like, that's
Yeah, it's okay.
Cool.
I trust you, Charmer.
I mean, it was a 19. I could have taken it.
That's why you trust
We
me.
appreciate it, Charmer.
Trying to let things go your way. All right, so he is prone. Cool. All right, Falric. After expending one shot and
Seeing this guy like running,
yeah,
just gonna take the gun from where it was and just.
is it the other gun?
It'd be
Technically.
the same one.
I thought you had to reload.
These are 4-shot revolvers.
Oh, that's
So
right.
after they
Yeah, yeah.
spend 4, then I'd have to take an action to.
Such a cheater. Roll an attack.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Do you get to
That's
fire
it,
both
that's
of them?
Well, not yet.
Gotcha.
I have to
Which
do
one
that.
is
That'll be
Is
great.
this-
I have to buy her.
Can you switch from one to the other so it's 8 shots?
Is this Gloom
Yeah,
or
I can
Doom?
have them.
Yeah.
Like once this one's done, then I can.
Is-
start
yeah,
doing this
instead
one.
of doing
Is this
yeah,
Gloom
okay.
or Doom?
It's glow.
It's glow.
It's
Still,
glow.
because we haven't, I haven't never got a chance of
So
finishing.
it's
You've been like trying to chisel it at home and it's not working.
All right, I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot. Let's see.
So next session is going to be glue.
Yeah.
That's looking good. 17 plus 7.
That hits.
the
Who are you shooting? The
monk that was trying to run by me.
okay.
To get to my brother. I'm not gonna let that happen.
So the direwolf? No.
So that. So a pistol is a D10. That's only 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Nice.
Where do you think you're going? And then I'm gonna shift.
To get my bounty.
I'm gonna shift behind me.
I don't want to do that.
Cool.
And turn.
Nice. Liam, you're up.
Whole person. So he's gonna have to make a wisdom save.
I'm racking my brain to see if you can do spells while somebody's slung over your shoulder,
Well,
but
I don't know.
He
I'm wearing him like
only
a
needs one- he only
satchel.
needs one free hand.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I'm wearing him like a satchel.
You got it. I was pretty confident you'd be fine. Just making sure.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Oh, natural 18.
That's not supposed to work that way. And
The
then
monk's
boop, boop.
movement is unimpeded.
Well, maybe next time.
Dragon Balls.
Yeah. Cool.
And then I'll back up 10 feet.
All right. V.
I don't like the way that this guy charged forward.
He's actually
So
square.
I know that they're pretty good. I know he can't fight as well while trying to also hold on to that. So I am actually going to move V 5, 10, right here, and then I'm going to fire back at him.
Sure. Attack.
So that is a dirty 20.
Nice. That hits.
Dirty, yeah, now that I remember to add things,
Yeah.
dirty 20. Okay. And that is going to be 10. Excuse me. That is going to be 10 points of damage.
Nice.
Piercing damage.
Okay. 10 points of piercing damage. He's looking injured. Not happy with being torn apart. All right. It is now boss's
pretty
turn,
cool.
which is him. So he's going to go straight for Liam. See, can you move him for me? The closest guy.
5, 10, 50, 30, 30?
Yep.
Right there.
He's going to. He should be able to attack twice against you.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Ooh, 24 to hit on the first one,
That hits.
and a 20 to hit on the second one.
That also hits.
Well, don't worry, fists don't hurt that bad, thankfully. 12 points of bludgeoning damage. I rolled max damage on D4, so I was like, oops.
That is some not healthy points.
Okay. Woo. And he's going to spend another key point to patient defense.
Crane kick.
I should have given somebody that healing potion so that it's not in my wolf form.
Whoops. You guys don't have any healing things, do you?
No.
Nope.
What?
Kala gave you stuff.
Oh, she gave us each a healing potion. That's right.
Well, I
did
don't
not
have
mark
one
it
because
on
I
my-
wasn't there.
Yeah.
But I still have my little berries.
Yeah, Rook has
so I could
one.
get back a couple HP
If you
I
need
needed
How
to.
are we
to.
doing potions in this campaign?
It's a standard healing
Okay.
potion. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I've just played a lot of campaigns where it's if it's yourself, it's like a bonus action. If
Yeah, are
it's
you
somebody
using
else,
critical
it's an
role
action.
rules, or are you using
Yeah.
rules out of
I'd
the
say
way?
it's a bonus action to use a
Okay.
healing potion
Okay.
on yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes sense. Because it's
Okay.
just a.
Yeah.
I mean, I can. Depends on how fast you can drink something. I guess. All right. Sorry, I have 3 more to go.
Oh boy.
Brown. So this is the cleric.
Oh, V ran away from me. Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm exposed.
I did it for a reason, and I'm glad I did now.
I'm gonna run under the direwolf's legs next.
Is going to cast
Too close for comfort.
Bane
Oh.
and.
Oh my darkness.
We got a lot of good jokes this
Bane?
sesh.
Do you remember how many targets at first level Bane is?
3.
I
3.
think it's 3.
It's like the opposite of blessed, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the opposite of blessed.
So,
They have to be
any-
within a certain range, I think.
Everyone make a wisdom saving.
Who's casting it, and how far is the range?
It's the
This one?
This one there. So do it on. We're gonna do it on Shepherd and on Falric.
Oh boy.
I think that's it because I don't think it'll reach.
Because
this
that's
might be
5,
60.
10, 15, 20, 25.
I don't know how far it reaches.
I'm like right at
I
60
can
feet
check
away.
real quick.
I'll say she.
And actually, both of us are at 60 feet away.
natural 20. 25 total on that wisdom save.
Nice.
Got him.
Search this while I get-
Should have been on your attack
I
roll.
think I made it. Yeah, I know. I wish.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
15 on the die.
18.
I rolled a 15.
Yeah, you're good. I don't even have to look it up. Well, I guess I was. Yeah.
Up to 3 creatures. Range is 30 feet.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. right, so Bane did not work.
It says charisma saving throw.
Oh, yuck.
It wouldn't matter. You rolled a 20 and you rolled
Oh,
a...
Yeah,
I
it's
rolled
the
a
same.
20.
My charisma is the same as
Yeah,
my
so
wisdom,
you're good.
it'd be the same.
Okay.
Mine is not.
Now it is the Warlock.
Best stat, worst stat. I was like, that
The
changes.
Warlock is not happy. Is he prone?
Yes.
He's going to use his movement,
That's
stand
a
back up.
rogue.
That's the Rogue.
Yeah.
The Warlock is this one.
Yep,
Yes.
that's right.
Warlock's going to move up 10 feet and it's going to Witch Bolt on
Oh, boy.
you.
Oh boy.
We got him.
Oh boy.
Where am I? 12 plus... I'm sorry, you guys. This is so much.
Luckily, you have a lot of temporary hit points. In here.
Indeed, I do. Quite a lot.
Ooh, the 17 to hit.
That hits me.
Yeah. Okay. So the Witch Bolt's 1d12. I remember because I play a sorcerer.
D12, yeah.
Luckily, it's
It's 3.
concentration.
3.
You know what? Witch Bolt is something on top of the hit, too.
It's like every turn.
It latches on.
I think it's a D12 plus your spellcasting modifier the first time, maybe.
Yeah, and then
you can hold concentration
and do
for
it
an
again.
action, and it's just a D12
Right.
each time. I think.
You can't break it. It's just concentration.
On a hit, the target takes 1d12 lightning damage.
Plus-
just
And on
1d12.
each of your turns,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the duration, you can use your action to 1d12.
I never hit Witch Bolts. That's why I couldn't remember.
So, yeah, it's not plus...
So 6 points of lightning damage, I'm sorry. And there is a lightning tether stuck to you now.
Ugh.
I hate those.
Let me tell you about lightning tether.
it's the dog collar
Yes.
right now.
Okay. Now, last one. And then you guys can get to go again. Minions yellow.
You really do have 4 of them.
He's going to stand up. The one that's laying down. He's going to stand up.
Stand up.
And then he's going
Real
to...
some shit.
Isn't his head in his mouth, though?
Actually?
No, he's just not prone. Gonna make an attack with his rapier against Falric. He's gonna pivot over one.
So he's gonna bump.
He thinks he can't hit you.
V,
'cause
where
you're
you going?
made of
Ah!
Stone.
He just made a huge mistake.
That's 11 plus 15 to hit.
That hits.
Your AC's so low.
It's 14.
I need to fix
I
that.
wish mine was that high.
8 points of piercing damage from your rapier. Alright. It is back to Shepard's turn. It's your guys' turn now.
I'm gonna attack that guy.
Do it.
And because of pack tactics, I attack with advantage because he's
He moved into position. Huh?
yeah
Sweet.
Wait, what is this?
Pack tactics is if you're flanking somebody to get it.
23 to hit.
Miss.
Yeah.
Just barely, though.
13 points and another strength check
13 points.
and a DC 13 strength check.
Dead?
He drops to the ground.
Oh, looks like he's prone.
Rip his head off!
Yeah.
Go for the jugular!
He is.
Nap,
Just
nap,
put him
nap.
over there. Yeah, he's on the ground. Now, would you have done lethal?
Character choice.
That's a tough call. I don't know.
Additional bounties.
They are bounty hunters.
No, but
No,
like...
I don't think I would.
Okay. So he's just on the ground unconscious.
We'll hope this is a lesson.
It's like, hey, we found
Yeah.
4 compatriots.
I started giving them the option of doing that every time because
Okay.
they kill
We
a lot of
just
people
murdered
on the
them.
first episode.
I'm benevolent. Benevolent wolf.
Okay. Anything else? Do you want to move or?
Yeah. Right here.
Oh. All right, Falric, you're up.
Okay, I seeing that V has left and seeing V run that way to help my brother, I will go ahead and kind of roll onto the ground while I'm getting my rifle out.
Like a dive roll.
Kind of like one of these things where I'm just like and I roll across the ground behind Mr. Prone guy, and I'm gonna like lay prone and use the unconscious body as a prop.
Yeah.
and,
Awesome.
and then fire my musket at the cleric.
Okay.
And I'm going to say I'm going to use Violent Shot for this one.
Great.
Meaning that if I hit, I can add an additional D12 damage to the attack.
Yeah.
If the keyword is if.
If I have to hit, and I have to declare that I use it
Yeah.
beforehand. So
I think that using a body to stabilize the weapon should give you some kind of advantage or something.
It's like sandbags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's right. That's right. Oh, that's a 22 to hit.
She's wearing adamantine mithril.
These
So that's-
people made a huge mistake.
Yeah.
2d12 plus.
We're about to get a whole bunch of bounty material.
We're about to get a whole bunch
And
of free
also-
goods.
And
Yeah,
also,
that's what I'm saying, yeah.
and also these loud
Yeah.
guns are echoing.
You and I
Yes.
are both like, we're about to get
Yeah,
all of
not
your
to mention how loud it is.
I may not kill you, but I'm
going
gonna take all of your stuff.
Hey, you
Not
know
very
what?
good.
They'll probably think it's
12 points of
Just
piercing
her.
damage.
Okay.
Blowing stuff up.
Yeah.
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 Like, we better steer clear.
yeah.
She takes it in the gut.
Got shot.
And I'm going to action surge and get my pistol back out and
Yeah.
fire again.
Okay.
Flex state. That's
See,
a lot of damage.
the balance comes in
Not
where
smart.
he has to reload, but
Yeah.
combat never lasts long enough for you to
I have
reload.
to reload. That's right.
You have enough guns,
But
you never
I
have to
can
reload.
misfire
Yes, that's true.
if I roll low enough.
Yeah.
The guns can.
But if you get a 1, it's halfling not.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
But the guns, when I use violent shot, it's like my rifle can misfire a 1 through 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it increases the amount your guns can misfire. At that time, I only rolled 10.
Only 10
Damn.
damage.
No, 10 to hit.
To hit. Oh, it's a miss.
Yeah. So I missed with the pistol.
Okay.
And then on
Just
my
like-
turn. I'm just gonna stay there prone, hiding behind this unconscious person.
All right, Liam, you're up.
Chug
Any
up.
question?
Yeah.
Okay.
2d4 plus 2. Oh, sweet.
There
Yep.
you go.
10
yeah.
points.
Nice.
Nice, that's
It was a
clutch.
juicy one.
Yeah.
That was clutch.
Has extra bugs in it, you know?
Mm. Sharn
Is that how
special.
they make those?
Yeah.
Bugs?
And then I am going to do Burning Hands.
Okay.
Jazz Hands.
Jazz. I was gonna say jazz.
Yeah.
hands.
Burning jazz.
Deck save from them. I know it's a month,
Dex.
but so
Oh. My new die is too big.
It's too big.
Oh.
Kristen.
It got stuck.
you did this. No.
No, she bought me this and I didn't use it for a while, and she got mad at me because she was like, "I bought that for you. Why didn't you use it for me?" She didn't sound like that. She sounded much more nice.
Yeah.
And
You're on stream, Charner.
anyways,
This is on record.
She's
she bought me
probably
this
tuning in
today
right now.
I'm
for
sure
my
she said it
birthday.
in a great way that was very flattering to her character.
Yeah.
Yes,
This is going to be another clip. Make this another clip. No.
a 3.
A 3. Well, I get to roll 3d6.
I love you, Kristen.
Yeah, too late.
She won't watch it.
11 points.
There are 6 viewers. Could
11
be her.
points to the monk.
Yes.
He is
Straight fire.
unconscious, or
Unconscious.
okay, non-lethal.
Mhm.
You do it with the legs.
Non-lethal fire.
He can't reach any higher, just on his waist. Like,
It's just kind of hot.
It's like really like baked kneecaps, you know.
ooh, oh, a lot of
So it's
cartilage
like,
down
oh, wait.
there.
There's a lot of fluid sacs in the knee.
I don't like that term.
Please don't say that on there.
Yeah.
Okay, V, you're up. There
Wow.
are 2 unconscious.
I was about to jump all over him with the scimitar, but he doesn't need my help after all. So I am going to move a little bit closer. I'm going to get directly in the way here. 10, 15. And then I'm going to shoot back at Mr. Elf Dude, who was surged to shoot at me
About to put
with the
Elf on
longbow.
show.
With the longbow.
Sure.
Yeah, from the show.
And
I did roll to see if the gunshot would wake up the bounty.
Oh, okay.
It didn't.
It didn't.
You're lucky. Just, it was loud
It's loud.
that is a 19.
to hit.
19 hit.
Sure.
And then I need
Which
to
one are
roll.
you hitting again? I'm
It's a
sorry.
longbow.
No, which
Warlock?
person? The
The
warlock?
the elf. Yeah.
Okay.
The dude that shot at me first. You made a mistake. Alright, so that's another 9 points
Okay.
of piercing damage.
He's
Ow.
if he's concentrating, does he have to make a check?
Yes.
On which bolt? Yeah.
Sorry. Concentration. 18.
I tried, Coach. I tried.
He's holding on. Okay. The monk is gone or unconscious. So
Nap time.
I like to just put him over here because he's not dead. The brown minions is the cleric, and the cleric is going to say, "Oh shit!" And they're going to go ahead and back up 30 feet. You can take an opportunity attack if you want to.
Nom.
Yes. I'm gonna. It's the. Well, I only get one around, right?
Yeah.
Do it.
They both might not back up though.
Yeah.
They both look
I can still shoot
about the
Do
same amount of injured.
Do it.
If you're trying
Yeah,
to.
I'll make an attack roll. Okay. 19.
19 hits.
Oh, I roll. That's a terrible roll, but 6 damage.
Okay.
And DC 13 strength check.
Fail. Wait, does that happen on a reaction?
Oh.
I don't think so.
Probably not.
No,
I guess not.
just an
I don't know.
attack.
Is
It
that
just
the
says
attack-
it's just on the. It's
Is
just
that
in
the attack
description
you
of
use on
bite.
reaction though?
It's just the description of bite.
Yeah, you only
is,
get a bite with a dire wolf, and it has.
Yeah, it's my only attack.
It's the only attack he has.
So I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
prone.
It
Have a
says,
nice
as long
trip.
as the target is a
Attack.
creature.
The dire wolf
Have a nice trip. See you
has
next fall.
the what's the feat that prevents you from moving out?
Oh,
of the-
Sentinel. Yeah.
The dire wolf has innate.
Could probably
Sentinel
Google that one.
Mhm.
All right. And then the other person is still holding on to Witch Bolt, which is only a 15-foot range, I believe. So they're going to back up 15 feet.
15 feet.
Yeah, go ahead and make your... yeah, you can...
See, I
all-
was-
Technically, you could
I wanted-
probably say.
I wanted
that
to save it for
Would it
him.
just
they
be
could,
two
they could
two
still
blocks?
use
then?
half their
That's all right, we
movement
got
to
this.
stand
No, it's
up
fine.
and then move. If you didn't want it to be like the Sentinel thing where they just
That's
stop
true.
moving.
Yeah.
Because it's still technically
Okay,
her
yeah,
turn
so
and
yeah.
her movement,
thank you.
know?
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
You know,
So 15.
5, 10, 15.
so that
Yeah.
that would make it to where they get back up and they get to run away a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Perfect. Okay. And they're going to surge the Witch Bolt on you again.
Should have saved my bite for him.
12 points of lightning damage.
Oh,
Rolled the 12.
rolled a 12 on the D12.
You still in your wild shape?
I am.
Wow. A lot of hit points on
Darwin's
that.
are the tank
Darwin's.
of the animal kingdom.
Yes. Not the hippo.
I mean, Darwin's bigger than a hippo.
I heard someone today call Hippo the African murder. No, the African homicide horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about right.
You won to a lot about hippos. Anyways, so now it is Shepard. Your turn. You get to
I'm going to
give
attack
chase.
that guy.
The tether gets closer.
Now, kid.
Can you take the tether?
You can
and
do
just
it.
wrap around
17,
him?
17 hit the warlock.
Yes.
Like an AT-AT.
That's it.
11 points of damage.
They are so close.
Go!
DC 13. Strength check.
I 19.
Oh.
And also
Gee.
concentration on the
Oh yeah,
witch bolt.
concentration check.
Yeah.
Mm.
That 16.
Oh man,
Gee.
They're just hanging on.
That guy's brutal.
Those demons. Okay. Falric, you are resting on the back of a unconscious body.
Get up.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my last bullet in this gun and fire at that cleric again.
Shoot!
Hit her right in the bullet hole.
I'm all out of like everything else I can do, so this is about it. 14.
14 to the cleric. It's a miss. They gotta shoot.
And I'm just gonna hold my ground. Actually, I gotta switch guns.
Okay.
That'll be all I can do.
Okay, Liam. You
Yeah,
have
so
a gnome on your shoulders.
I sure do. And because it's 120 feet and I'm only 85 feet away, I am going to. Oh, screw it. I'll cast Chromatic Orb targeting. There. Because that's 90 feet.
Sure.
With lightning damage. I hit. 21 to hit.
It hits.
So it's going to be 3d8 lightning damage. Oh,
2
that's
ones
great.
in there? Oh, crap.
6.
That's exactly what you needed.
Well, I will clearly be holding lethal
Yeah.
since I did 2 ones. I planned that.
All right. You. Okay.
Which one
So
was
the
that?
cleric goes
B
down.
is yeah, cleric goes down.
Nap
Alright.
time.
The warlock. It's not their turn yet, but it's you and then the warlock.
Okay.
And I passed
Can I
my turn.
smell the pee that's pooling around his feet?
It's
like-
mixing in with the pee in the alley,
Yeah.
so it's not a large difference. It's a little fresher.
Does his direwolf feels like he needs to pee here now since there's so much pee?
Mark some territory.
It's like I need to mark my territory.
I don't pee though. Big
Just a big stone
robot
wall.
dog.
He's gonna leak some oil.
Screw it. I'm gonna dash, and I've got my scimitars, so I'm going to go at him. So
You can't dash and attack.
Are
you're right. You are right. Excuse me. I'm gonna do that in longbow it. There we go. So thank you. I forgot about that.
What's his feline agility allow him to do? Can you do that?
Oh yeah,
With feline agility?
Yeah, double your movement speed for 1 turn.
Does that?
Did you already do that?
No,
Does it say that it's
I don't
a
think-
bonus?
because I dove out of the way earlier.
Has it been at least 1 round since?
yeah.
Because it's 1
Yeah,
round
well-
since. It's not once per day,
The last time that I went to move past it all was the tripwire
which was
a while
ages.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good. You can use it again.
Okay,
So-
so then I can
So
do
you can do your
scimitars.
scimitars.
Okay, yeah. All right, this dude's about to be toast. All right, I'm going to try and withhold lethality, but I'm going to do the single arm strike with 1 scimitar, and that is a nat 20
Very nice. Look at
Bonk.
this.
on the first one.
Yeah,
So
it just says
well,
feline agility is an ability
I'll just let
to
you
do
know-
during your movement.
It's a 2. They have 2 hit points, so even if you roll 1, you can crit
Yeah,
and do 2.
he's-
So you're good.
okay.
So where would you like to shoot them?
Well, no, that was a scimitar.
Oh, so where would you like to slice them?
I'm gonna go straight down the back.
Okay.
So
You
he always knows has a scar back there. He was running away.
It hurts when he uses
Yeah.
his arms. It's kind of
It's like
pulls
scrubbing
a
his
little.
back.
Yeah.
The ladies like it though.
And I am.
It's actually a woman.
And
Elizabeth.
now that
That's-
he
is
is
that what
down
he's
as
like?
well, I'm going to immediately anything of value on any of these 4 dudes. I'm literally as much as I can carry. I'm going to be like squatting, trying to carry all of this
We're
You
stuff.
all
just see
doing
this
that.
tabaxi slash and watch this body fall on the ground, and then immediately get off all fours like digging through pockets. What's in here? What's in here?
Do I know, is there anything in the bounty guild that would lead me to believe that it's frowned upon to try to poach bounties from somebody else?
Yes. You are aware that it is not cool.
I wonder how many of them I can carry back on my wolf back.
It would take you.
What a coincidence! I still have exactly 4
4 manacles.
That's crazy. Oh my,
it would
we
take
can have
you.
this giant conga line.
Yeah. Lead 'em
I have
back.
50 foot of rope still.
I have rope too.
I mean, my rope's all wrapped.
It would take
around
you a
me.
little over an hour to get back.
Yeah, that's worth it.
Probably, yeah. Hour,
But-
hour and a half.
Well, I
First,
can
I
only
think we're
I can
taking
only
all the
stay in
crap.
wolf form for an hour, but I could carry a person or two. Well, maybe a person.
I can carry a
Manacle him
person
and just throw him over the back of the wolf.
I can probably only carry 1 or 2. I don't know.
Well, I mean, with all of us,
NFL.
we could.
We could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your bounty hunt of 1 turned into a wrangling of 5.
Excellent.
I'm impressed. These were pre-generated characters,
Mhm.
so they have the same capabilities that you guys do,
Oh, right.
and you destroyed them. So
Good job.
I feel like
Somehow I got out of combat with no damage at all. That's the first
Oh,
time
that
this has
must be
ever
nice.
happened.
yes, you guys are
me
out of
too.
Out of
Weird.
initiative.
I expended everything I had.
You gave it your all.
And,
I have 1 second.
I mean, I don't have any of my special abilities left. I don't have
Give it
any.
all she's got, Captain.
all of my special stuff is in 2 wild shapes. That's
Yeah.
like That's all my stuff
Yeah.
is wild shape related.
So
Did we find any
I think
goodies?
we're definitely
Cleric.
like taking everything from
I'm
them,
taking
right?
all of their
Like,
equipment,
'cause it's
healing
like-
potions,
they did this.
anything of value.
Shame
I
on
want them to be
them.
Yeah.
They
basically
deserve
naked.
like that for attacking us.
Naked and shamed.
Naked
Yeah.
and
Did they have
shamed.
anything good?
Oh, I don't even care if it's good. If it's anything of value whatsoever, I'm taking everything.
Why would they have that?
What?
Sphere of Annihilation.
I guess I would look
Deck
over
of many
towards
things.
Shepherd
Oh,
the
God.
Direwolf.
I pull all the cards.
Man, that is an absolute campaign derailer.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
many
Yeah.
things. Holy cow.
So I'll just kind of go through this. Leather. If someone wants to write these down.
Okay.
Hang on.
You got the.
Yeah, I can write
I
some
don't
things
have
down.
much need for
Yeah, I don't have
material
paper.
possessions. So
I'm
you
going to
guys
take
can
all
write
of
ahead.
it. All of it. I am incensed by the fact that other bounty hunters would try to steal our bounty. Literally, I want them to be naked and shamed. Anything of any value whatsoever,
Well,
I'm taking
let's-
it.
Hey, public indecency is still a crime, right? So we gotta leave them with something.
Well, I mean, like, you know,
No,
basic
we just, if somebody
underclothes.
says
Undergarments.
those people are indecent, we say, yeah, we're bringing them in.
Okay, so I'm gonna do armor, weapons, and then items.
Go
so
for it.
You've got a set of leather armor on the rogue. On the cleric, you have scale mail and a shield.
Ooh.
These are all standard items.
It's just regular metal scale mail, right? Not made of like dragon scales
No.
or anything.
That's
also.
the dragon.
And then another set of leather armor on the warlock. Items, you've got one dagger, one spear, one light crossbow, one mace, one rapier,
Ooh.
one short bow.
B, you were looking for one of those, right?
I was looking for a rapier earlier.
Let's see how many. 5 darts.
For the short bow or
No,
like-
darts.
No, just
for
probably from
throwing
the
darts.
monks.
Okay.
Like
That's probably from the
shurikens.
monk.
Yeah, that's from the monk. And I don't know. Oh, totally forgot. There was one other item on Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, Shang-Chi. Chigai-Ti. It's a bag that had 4 metal, like, bracket corners almost, but they kind of look like corners of a picture frame. So, like, an
Mhm.
elaborate picture frame. Just imagine a regular picture frame and they just cut the corners off.
Hmm.
You got 4 corners.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I don't see anything else on these guys.
No
The
gold,
did the
no
warlock
healing
I would say-
potions.
Did the warlock have a focus?
I can't believe 4 people walk around completely broke. No healing potions or
They're about
nothing.
to
What
be.
kind of bounty hunters are
They're
they?
about to be
Say-
broke.
one
Not
healing
good.
potion.
I mean, maybe they were entry level.
Yeah.
About 18 gold.
Just trying to poach
Okay.
That's it.
bounties from
20
somebody who's
silver
already been
pieces.
in a fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 50
I mean-
copper. Split between all of them.
Okay.
Dibs on the copper.
He's got a
Got
thing
it.
with copper. Yeah, that's. I don't have a focus for him. I'll say it's a just a charm on a necklace. We can dig into that later if you want to investigate demon
Mhm.
lords.
Very nice. Very nice.
You have stripped them bare.
You can go ahead and add 1 manacle each to their inventory.
I guess I'm gonna,
I'll remember it.
I guess I'm gonna
Yeah.
wild shape back because I don't really want to walk through the city as a giant
And-
wooden wolf.
We're gonna use like the other rope to like tie all these people together.
Just drag
Like a
them.
chain gang.
Just drag them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. For the sake of brevity, and it's already 8:40, so we'll put it right back. We end at 9 or 9:30 usually. 9.
Honestly, we can go to whenever you want.
That's true.
I brought my sleeping bag.
So no one,
Mattress.
anyone after
No,
My coffee
So
was under the table.
you guys make your way.
downtown?
They're not gonna. They're all unconscious, so you're gonna have to like carry them for a little bit until they start to wake up.
I can probably stabilize them all and get them up to like 1 hit point.
Okay, they're all nearly naked and afraid.
I wouldn't mind that scale mail if nobody wants that.
I've got the
I
list
think
of
I-
loot,
I
and
think
we
I might
can
be able to get
probably
Mara.
sort this
You know,
afterwards.
make the proper adjustments so it fits me.
Okay, so
Just cut some off and go,
That's
yeah,
it.
keep it. Keep the.
what?
I need it hemmed a little bit,
Yeah.
you know.
So where are you going?
We're probably
Back to the
returning
Giants
everybody back to.
Let's go to the Bounty
Reuniting.
Hunters Guild.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go to Giant Thirst then.
Yeah.
So you parade these 5 individuals.
You can
Third
switch out the battle if you want to.
Oh, yes. You parade these 5 individuals through the red light district.
Oh, and they think it's something else.
Um,
So,
that's nice.
I'm
And
gonna
then, would you go up past your parents' house, or would you go?
I thought we were on the same level as the
I
red
don't
light
think we
district.
should
We were
go
below
by-
their
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was,
think we
I was
should-
asking if they're going to go up and then over.
I think we should take
Well,
the long way
they're-
around
Yeah, I
this
think
time.
Hold on,
Okay, yeah.
but they're not naked.
Not completely.
Nearly naked.
Nearly
Just
naked.
nearly.
They're just not wearing armor, right?
They've got
Yeah,
some-
they have
got-
They still have underclothes.
Yeah, they still got undergarments.
They're allowed to wear their underclothes.
It's like when you hit the randomize button on the the
Yeah,
character
Yeah.
creator on
Yeah.
RPG.
they always have.
They have those generic off-white
That-
undergarments.
that's
Yeah.
it, yeah.
2 loincloths. Okay, so you're gonna parade them through your parents' neighborhood, or are you
No,
gonna take
we are
them?
gonna-
Ah,
go
no,
around.
We'll
We'll
go
go
the
around.
way around. Yeah.
Okay, so going from the what is the name of the district?
The whole
again?
time I'll be like, move along,
Firelight?
let's see
Fire
here.
district.
Move along.
Yeah.
Move along. Move along.
So
So
you take
I-
them through the Firelight District and then across the bridges to Dura,
Center, okay. Yeah.
to Lower Dura, and underneath the Underlook District. And as you guys are starting to walk through that part of town, it goes from gross and weird individuals to slums. It is a lot of refugees. It is a lot of a very seedy atmosphere of, people who probably don't want to talk too long to. You see a lot of more than usual goblins, kobolds, more shifters, more warforged. You see a troll walking around down there. There's all manner of people down there, but more so beast tribes than more humanoid type people. But the fact that you're carrying 5 people with you gives you a kind of a intimidating stature, and they tend to leave you alone as you're parading these 5 people through town. And you get on an elevator, take your way back up to the Giant Thirst.
Mhm.
And as you step inside, Madge looks at you and
But before we step inside, I'm gonna use prestidigitation to play faint musical notes, and it's gonna be like entry of the gladiators, the
fanfare.
that whole thing.
Gotcha. Perfect. Madge looks over and she's like, she looks over at the clock, yeah.
Trumpets.
It's only noon. Huh. That was pretty quick.
We found some extras who were trying to poach our bounty too.
She looks over at one of them and it's, what's his name?
The monk.
Murray the monk.
Murray the
Monk.
I'm not making that up. His name's Murray.
Really? You knew that?
And she goes, Murray, I am so disappointed. Oh, piss off. And you take them.
Not very
She said
zen.
she
Anger monk.
tells you to take him back to a coordinator soon.
How soon?
Now, preferably. I'm not watching him for you.
All right, we'll do that.
Okay.
We'll do it now.
Thank you. So you head back to Coordinator Soon's office and bring in these 5 individuals. She's like, oh shit.
I think you need to upscale this one to 3 skulls.
What happened? Was she more dangerous than you thought?
And I was like, she had these, and I like to start pulling out grenades.
Oh, that's
Like
nice.
that.
Yeah.
and then after we got her,
She
these
started
other
setting them up
4
on herself.
individuals decided to try to poach our bounty, which I feel upscales the bounty cost. Just me, personally.
Murray,
I am
I'm
in
so
agreement.
disappointed in you.
That's a thought.
I hope you're also disappointed in the other 3 people who decided to come along, too.
She walks over to
The end of the line.
the 4 of them and looks them up and down. And she walks back to her desk and goes, Elizabeth the Filthy. She writes that down. Murray the Orphan Maker. Elenthier the Disgraced.
Oh.
Adding titles.
Rulin. Disgusting. And
Ruined the ruined.
she goes, I hereby name the 4 of you enemies of the guild. You're hereby banished from the city. You'll be escorted out immediately. And like these 2 huge...
Hold on, let me get my manacles back real quick.
You'll be compensated for your manacles. These 2 huge bugbears come around the corner and grab them, each one arm.
Get my rope back.
Just pulls them out the door, out the back.
Not gentle.
And they're gone, just like immediately. And then he goes, okay, well, did you all have fun?
Yeah.
Of course, it was great.
Like I said, 1 skull, easy.
Well, I didn't want to scare you all before you went after good old Madge here. Not Madge, Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi was interested in poisons and alchemy in her small town outside of Sharn, and happened to manage to poison the water well and kill all the inhabitants in the town, including one prominent figure, Amaric Eartane. So the Eartane family is someone that you've definitely heard. They're like the wealthiest family in the city. They're the Waynes.
How do you spell their name?
IR''TAIN. And Amaric was visiting the town. It's one of the family members, and he got poisoned and died.
AMRICK?
AMY.
You said they're the wealthiest family.
Yes. I wrote it down. AMYRIC. No, I'm sorry. AMERYIC.
Hold on. AMER.
YIC. Amaric. Yes. Anyways, congratulations on completing your first bounty and helping the guild. That'll definitely improve your standing. The 3 of you have now been ranked up to aspirants as well. Congratulations.
Ooh.
You won't rank up again until you've completed a 3-skill contract. However, becoming an aspirant, you now are able to use the safe houses of the guild, free of charge 1 night per week. And the safe houses are the 10 Torches Theater.
Torches
Sorry.
Theater.
And that is in...
Torchlight.
It is in the Torchfire District.
I only guessed that because on the map it said Torchlight and it said Theater District.
You said Torchlight District?
Torchfire District.
Torchfire.
Yes.
Yeah, it was right above the...
It's in the lower Memphis Plateau.
So, yeah, it's right above the district where we were
Where you're at. Okay.
Because I was looking at, like, if we go up there and then... wherever it is, go to
They're both
the
lower.
towers and then
Yeah.
go across.
Got it.
And the Empty Grave Inn in the Cogs.
Oh, cool.
Back
That might
over
be
there.
handy.
And of course here at the Giant Thirst.
Got it.
You are permitted as well to visit the Cloud Dragon restaurant up in the Skyway. Permitted you follow the dress code.
Ooh. Cloud Dragon Restaurant?
Yes. And that is in the Brilliant District of the Skyway. so many proper nouns. Kevin's like, I'm not writing this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just slightly more self-aware than an NPC.
However, there is no guild business at the Cloud Dragon restaurant.
That's just you get a right to attend.
I mean, I don't have to write this down because I was already in it.
Do we have to flash some kind of card?
We have
to
an
get
other
in?
friend that's been trying to get to
Do
the
we have to
Skyway.
flash some kind of card to get in or something like that, or do they just know?
Well, they should know.
I
the name
totally wanna-
Cloverfield.
Of course.
Absolutely.
I believe you, but every time I go to ask somebody if they've heard of us, brother, they say they don't. And that frustrates me.
They're just being humble.
One day.
We didn't expect you to fulfill your contract within the first 3 hours of acquiring it, so we will get you identification.
Thank you.
Okay.
Although
We'll take
it
a
is-
lunch break and go do another one real quick. For
Yeah.
you.
And also having to fight off
I
4
need-
other bounty hunters.
I need a short rest. I can't wild shave anymore.
Yeah, short
Um,
rest. We'll go get some Mexican.
On top of that, each aspirant receives a complimentary healing potion once per week.
Once
I'll go ahead and
per
collect.
week.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Nice.
As long as you keep up doing bounty tasks and keep your membership active, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do
we get that at any of these places, or do we have to come back here?
It may be at any of these places, or we can have it delivered to an address.
Sweet.
Oh, they do delivery.
Well, to be
Better
fair,
than DiGiorno.
to be fair, we also did delivery.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Now, about our earlier conversation about delivering a mark.
Right.
And-
So here's your writ of payment,
Thank you.
and you will find an individual that I wrote his name down. And I don't remember where I put it.
I wonder if like different bounties have something. So if we did something that basically helps the Irritain family, they give us like access to the Cloud Dragon district at Skyway, but like a different family might offer something else.
Mm-hmm. We can ask.
Yeah.
The worst they can do
I'm
is say
guessing.
no.
I'm
Irritain
guessing
family
that's
would
how
probably
it
be
works. It's
happy.
like we give you like this much gold or whatever, and then like this much whatever, and then at the end we also give you like privileges, essentially. Especially if it's
How
like
much
they
is that writ of
killed our
payment
son.
worth, by the way?
Find out when you
Gotcha.
cash it in. You'll find an individual named Corby. He is a tiefling gentleman.
My autocorrect changed that to Tiefling.
Tiefling, yeah.
Two separate words.
And you can find him in the same district as the Lower Memphis, the Torchfire district. He should be hanging outside the 10 Torches leader.
And he'll exchange this writ for money.
Yes. And you all are welcome to split it however you wish. If you would prefer, Mr. Shepard, your own writ, that can be arranged as well. If you're headed your separate ways.
Sure, I suppose.
So she hands you a writ and then gives you all three one writ.
One to share.
She,
Gotcha.
yeah, she'll handle it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the details.
Coordinator, one last question.
Sure.
The Irritain that you were talking about,
The Irritains, yeah.
do they have anybody in their family named Morian?
Sorry. Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, I was just wondering.
It's a good question. It's a big family.
Help
It's a great question. It's a great question.
Not gonna answer. Fantastic question. Next
Yeah.
question.
My brother's name is just. I'm just kidding. No, she hasn't heard of him. On Warbin.
Noted.
Well, thank you for completing your first bounty. Take a rest. There's no rush to complete any more of this. We've sent out other hunters to collect other bounties, so they'll be here when you're Ready?
Cool.
Sounds great.
You guys want to do another?
Maybe we need to check in and see if we can find Rook.
That'd probably be a good idea.
By
By the way, since you helped us, would you like some of this gold and silver that we got from the losers?
No, that's okay.
Sure.
I don't find money very useful.
Well, you drink, don't you?
Generally, no.
Oh. Well, rounds of drinks for us.
I greatly appreciate your assistance
I
on
hear
this
us.
bounty. You were very helpful.
You're very welcome.
You were
Thank
very
you. You were very helpful.
You just
Shepherd,
gotta
you-
went there and did it.
Yes.
Are you sure you're not
Then we had to
interested
fight
in
off
drinks? Because we got
everybody
3 ales earlier for 1 silver, and I'm pretty sure it's like a happy hour kind of deal that runs all day.
I'll join you for a drink.
I'll buy a round of drinks.
And if you're ever in here looking for a bounty and I'm in here, I'd be happy to join you again.
Well met.
Well, man.
So what else can you transform into as the camera fades out?
If you are curious, Madge, I think we have a few minutes left.
No, yeah.
Madge has a story about some of the gnomes in the Fey realm.
Mm-hmm.
If you'd like to hear it.
Before that happens, I take the writ and I draw a big X on it.
Yeah.
And I sign my name and I pass it around.
And we all sign it.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
nice.
Do you want to use one of the monk darts to
Do
kind
you
of...
mind if I actually do that on this one?
Sure.
Yeah.
There you go. That's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna like.
So,
That's brilliant.
Yeah. And then you can add that to like the scrapbook.
just so you guys know, the Fey realm in Eberron is named something different. It's not the Feywilds.
Gotta make this really
It's
Falric style.
Fel something. I'd love to tell you more about it. I'm so hot.
Well, that's pretty conceited.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Excellent.
That is huge ego just running wild over there.
Thelanis.
Yeah,
Thelanis.
Thelanis.
That's the name of the Feywild.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you guys like to hear this story?
Please.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. Okay. Here's my narrator voice. When the Prince of Summer was betrayed by his lover, his heart froze, and he became the Prince of Frost. So bitter was he that he tore the sun from the sky, swearing that there should be no light in the vale while there was no light in his heart.
Please.
None of the lords of the court challenged him. Some remained silent out of fear, but most found
Yeah, that's fine.
that they preferred to live in the moonlight, and so the moon court found its name. There was a gnome who loved to dance under the sun and sought a respite from the somber shadows. She went to the prince's palace of frozen tears and found the doors frozen shut. She sang a happy song and caught the notes as they rose to the sky, carrying her to the highest tower. The prince's servants barred her path, but the gnome danced with them and melted their frozen hearts. She found the prince on his glittering throne and begged for him to return the sun. The prince challenged the gnome to dance for him to maintain her high spirits while she spoke of every tragedy of the past and those yet to come. The prince was certain her heart would freeze and his had, but the gnome held fast to her hope and her light. At last the prince relented, telling her, "You shall be the Prince of Joy, the keeper of the summer sun. But you must keep it within your own tower until all of the lords of the moon court ask for its return. And you must keep joy bright in your heart, for if it ever fades, the sun will fade with it." So that's the creation of the summer and winter courts of Thelanis. That's the legend, anyways.
Oh, pretty
Madge
heavy.
said it in a much more brilliant
Storyteller.
storytelling voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's actually an illusionist, and she was like casting illusions and stuff to show the
You
moon
could actually
and
watch
sun.
it happen.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Got a bit of little lore for you. Awesome. Well, you guys can drink the morning away. Day drinking.
So about that glitter dust.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That
Do you
bottle of
want to
glitter.
drink it?
Yeah.
You want to
sure.
go for it?
Yeah.
Sure, shot. Let's go.
Do you think didn't Rook want to be a part of this?
She did
you're
say.
right. Short rest. Let's go bring. Can we just
No, but Rook wasn't a
say
part
we
of
went and got
this,
Rook?
though.
and then like she can
There's a
decide
whole
next
bottle.
time.
Oh, we're not going to chug the whole bottle. Let's just
Yeah.
do shot. Just a nip.
It has a
Set the
certain
day
number
right.
a certain number of drinks. A bottle contains 40 drinks.
I've had
we got
one.
Plenty. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got plenty.
Um,
Yeah, we can have one. Have one now to celebrate.
I wrote down. Shoot, I don't know where I put it. I wrote down what it does. Oh, here we go.
I had a great time with it last time in
If you
class.
could like
Okay.
laminate this and then like, here.
I need everyone.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Fun time.
So
If it's a con save, I choose to fail.
it depends on what you roll and how much you drink. So
We're just doing a shot. Each
Okay.
of us are doing a shot.
you,
Does this count as a poison?
if you drink, I need you to roll a D8.
A D8.
4.
You're giving me
Okay.
a shot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
This will last into
Ooh.
next session, so you can
Wow.
write it down.
Cool.
Okay, sweet.
Alright.
I have to like
Ooh.
reorganize all
You're
the
the
ones
one
on my
Okay.
phone.
So a 1, you won't be here, but for 24
Yeah.
hours you have advantage on strength checks and disadvantage on wisdom checks.
Oh.
The rich get richer, the poor get poorer there, huh?
A 2, you have advantage on dexterity
Ooh.
and disadvantage on strength.
That doesn't matter to me anyway.
A 4,
Mm-hmm.
you have advantage on intelligence, disadvantage on constitution. So you ended up pretty well.
7.
7.
Don't hurt my dex.
You recover one of your hit die, which you haven't spent.
Got him.
I'll say you gain an extra hit die. And you have disadvantage on initiative rolls.
I'm already usually last, so...
However, if you do take another drink, it will change.
Uh-oh.
You'll have different effects.
We can decide that next time, though.
Yeah, we could decide that next time.
Okay. Awesome, guys. Well, good job completing your first bounty and becoming members of the Bounty Hunters Guild in Sharn. Falric is making a name for himself.
The Cloverfields are.
The Cloverfields.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can get word to the Eberron family that you helped avenge their dead family,
That's
that
what I'm
might go
thinking.
somewhere.
That's what I'm
But
thinking.
we
of
can
too.
also help.
Because I know
Rook
Rook, we
wants to go
know
to the
we
cloud.
know Rook wants to get to the Skyway, so that's what Falric
So,
is trying to help his
she
friends.
And if anybody asks, we have business up in the Cloud Dragon restaurant. So.
All we need now is fancy clothes.
The thing your mom sews.
I know.
Yeah.
And I've
All
got
right.
that scale mail. I need that. That'll help with the armor class issue I have.
Well, good job, guys. Kevin, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
thanks,
fun.
Kevin.
All right.
That was awesome. Thank you, Charner.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Charlie.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Internet. Do all the cool YouTube, comment, like, subscribe. Usually say that at the beginning, though, I think. Instead of the end. Yeah.
If you like this video, smash this like button.
Smash it.
Right here, you know.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah.
And just don't forget to call your mom. And
And happy Father's Day.
happy Father's Day, everybody.
Surprise.
Tomorrow
Yeah.
is Father's Day. It's my birthday on Tuesday.
Call your father as well.
Happy
you know.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Charner.
Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. I'm really hot.
Again,
See you
the
guys next
ego.
time.
Ego maniac.